Okay, we are live now.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
pretty sure. Okay, well, hold on. Let me just click on one thing and yep, okay, good. We're actually live. All right. So, Lieutenant Mayhem. Wait, actually, let me ask you a question. I thought it was Lieutenant Mayhem, and then I went to your channel, and now it just says Mayhem.
Yeah.
Did you
It it used to be Lieutenant Mayhem, but now it's just Mayhem. Do you guys want to hear the story behind that?
well, I do, but Sen, he's not responding at all.
Well, he's muted, so I don't fucking
Ah,
know.
then just go for it.
Well, essentially, it actually used to be Mayhem from like the very beginning when I started making commentary. But what happened was that people would leave comments in my videos being like, yo, like, I can't fucking find your channel. You're not subscribed, bro. What the fuck? I'm literally looking at the subscribe button and you're not, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
waiting for the stream to catch
yeah,
up.
that's because I'm gonna tell people to hit the subscribe button and turn on the
Yeah,
notification.
sure,
Yeah, no,
buddy.
I
Sure.
I'm being serious.
Okay, buddy.
I
Anyway.
unsubscribed and resubscribed just to do that for you.
Well, anyway, it used to be just Mayhem, but then I wouldn't show up in search because, like, obviously there's a lot of people named Mayhem. There's like a metal band named Mayhem. I don't listen to metal.
Yeah,
I didn't know that they existed before I took the name, but anyway, so
it's kind of
I
like
was
naming yourself Chaos, you know?
Yeah, so I didn't know, and so I was asking around like what I should put my name as, and people were like, "Oh, like put LT in front of it cuz like LT Cobra, LT Corbus, like it's kind of a commentary thing." And so I put LT in front of it and I hated it so much. It's so cringy. But yeah, now that I've hit
I
12K and I'm a little bit heftier, you know, the SEO algorithm doesn't hate me as much.
that's
I
true.
uh I changed it back to just Mayhem, but people still call me LT Mayhem, and I hate it so much.
I
Because
mean, I
if
don't
you
know.
have
You,
if
you
you have
got you got your
Lieutenant,
name from Lieutenant Cobra.
no, not Cobra specifically, okay? It's
Well,
just like a thing.
he
It's
was
like
an
a thing.
inspiration. He
It
was
was
an
it's
inspiration.
okay. It's like a thing in commentary to put LT in front of your name. It's like how rappers have like Lil in front of their name. Like people have like LT whatever.
Yeah.
Narcolepsy says LT Mayhem for life. Real. So true.
Okay, so it's not even lieutenant, it's just LT.
Yeah, I mean, it really like I mean it's still in my Twitter at, so I guess you could still call me that, but like Lieutenant LT, just call me Mayhem. It's just easier.
Okay. Well, guys, if you can go to the description for the stream, you can click on Mayhem's channel.
Go to the
Make sure.
LT Mayhem channel, the LT Mayhem channel.
I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. Okay, so your video.
Call me that, but
Yeah.
like Lieutenant.
I clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. This is the right one. The worst debater on Twitch. So I watched this when it came out.
Okay,
And
that's
I
a
didn't.
really good pause.
Huh?
That's a really
Oh,
good pause of
yeah,
my
and
thing.
I find the best pause spaces. I time them out before the stream.
For
Any,
sure.
anyways, this okay. So this is the weirdest thing to me, right? I I
I
I,
agree.
I don't have the DMs between her and Bo Blacks pulled up, where she's equating Ariana Grande, who's I believe what 28, 29 years old,
28. She's 28.
and she says that she looks prepubescent, which is I mean,
Yeah, I thought that was weird as well because I think you can definitely say that Ariana Grande looks young. You know, she's famous, so she has a lot of access to like skin treatments and like she wears and
yeah,
she's really short statured and like you know what I mean? Like she looks youthful, but the thing is though, to go as far as to say that she's prepubescent, or prepubescent, so the age of puberty for girls is average 11. So any that's average though. A lot of like women hit puberty starting or they start puberty at around age 8 or 9 average is 11. So by saying you're prepubescent, like you're really pushing it. Like 8 or 9
I
is
mean,
like
look,
you're
let's just
learning your
say 10 years
timetables.
old. I mean, let's just say she said she looked like she's
10
10
years
years
old.
old.
In my video, I said 9. I don't know why I said 9. I just kind of,
Well,
I don't know,
you
like
said
9,
the
but
average
yeah.
is 11, so I said prepubescent, so 10.
Then it's 10, 9 or 10, like,
I
dude,
mean,
like,
dude,
I
she's
don't think that makes
28.
much
She
of a
doesn't look.
difference.
She, I mean, look, that if she looked that young, it'd be a medical condition.
Yeah, like 9, like, okay, does she look younger than 28? Yeah. Um, does she look 10 years old? No. Absolutely not.
No, I thought that was ridiculous, and okay, so like she had DM'd me because I had talked about it, saying that
Did she?
yeah, and I'm not gonna pull up the conversation out of respect. I don't like leaking DMs until people do it to me first. I think that's how the rule works. You have to wait for the other person to do it, then you're
Oh my
not the
God.
asshole.
Yeah.
But anyways, she had said that I had gotten it wrong, and when I was going through those, I looked through the DMs again like twice, and I'm like, no, you literally said she
No.
looked like she's prepubescent. Like, what do you fucking mean?
Prepubescent, and she doubles down in the DMs, and to her credit, like, this was in a private conversation, which I think,
Yeah.
you have a less like standard for like how accurate you need to be in your information. Obviously, if you're having a private conversation versus like streaming to like thousands of people, like, who gives a fuck if
Yeah,
what you
no,
say
look,
in your private conversations.
I
But
agree, but
in that private
prepubescent is
conversation,
like,
in in the conversation, if you I don't know if you want to pull the DMs up, but she makes specific references to
I'll
her
try to
like
find them.
secondary sex characteristics, which I thought was interesting. So secondary sex characteristics, that is like what? That's like having a small chest. That's like post puberty women have like wider hips, like fat distribution, armpit hair, like shit like that.
Yeah.
So I fail to see how the like Ariana Grande fails this test, and it just it was so weird because, like,
Here,
yo,
I got to them.
as a woman, like, this is a little bit TMI, but like I have a small chest, and like I like, what the fuck, like, I shave my armpits, I dare to have a small chest, and all of a sudden I look prepubescent. Like, I was watching that and I was like, ew, like, is she implying that like men who are attracted to small boobs are like this the same thing as them being attracted to a child? I was like, ugh, ugh, ugh.
No, well, look. The thing is, some men are legitimately attracted to women who have a small chest. I'm not really there with them, right? But like,
It's just weird. Like, why the fuck would you say that?
it is a thing, right? Like, okay, I gotta pull it up. Because when I read that, it was like, do you really think that girls who like, what would you say? Gosh, I'm trying to figure out a way of saying it's not gonna get me clipped to fucking hell. Like, girls who aren't like fucking stacked or something, right? If you're not stacked, then you're look prepubescent. I'm trying to figure out what the
Exactly.
fucking logic here is.
You can just say that they have like a small chest. Yeah, like, it's just that they look prepubescent, like, and this is like a really like weird like observation that like is so niche and nobody in commentary would know because none of you are women. But the literally, like, the average bra
Well, okay,
size in
that's
in
sexist. I mean,
no, do you okay, what is the average bra size in the United
Sen could
States?
be trans. You have no
What is the
idea.
average bra size
You
in
don't
the
know what
United
Sen's
States?
gender is. That's just really disrespectful.
I have a penis and I'm not cutting it off.
What is the average bra size in the United States, okay? It is literally the average bra size in the United States is literally a 34B, and that's not like huge at all.
Did you actually look that up?
I just know that off the top of my head because
God
of existing.
damn, do women just knew that? Fuck.
Yes, because it's always like sold out.
Oh my god. Huh. Well, that's
Actually,
funny.
I'm gonna double check that. Hold on. Average bra size
I'm actually curious now.
US. Oh wait, no, it's a 34 double D, so that's not that much bigger then.
Wait,
Average
what?
bra size in the United States is okay.
Wait, what is it?
It's a 34 double D.
Well, yeah,
I don't know if you
because
want me to explain bra sizing to you, but
well, 34 double D sounds large, but I was gonna say like the United States tends to be fatter on average, so that might be part of it.
you get what I mean though. You get what I mean. Like that's not like massive. That's not like massive. Like the average United States boob is not like a fucking huge. Okay.
No. Look, I think
That's
it's
average.
I think it's ridiculous. I mean, it's just. Anyways, I got them pulled up, right? So
Yeah.
Buttbox is like, I'm glad you don't actually think I'm being dishonest. Also, I don't think Mr. Girl's a bad person. I completely disagree. I just think that it's his goal is to be blunt and break the societal norms. He should be okay with normalizing labels that describe the thoughts he thinks should be considered normal. Yeah, okay, all right. That's one thing I think is weird. Like the guy says he's attracted to kids, but he won't actually do anything with the kid. Like that would what's the fucking term?
No map.
Yeah, but he won't call himself that either.
Someone in chat said, "Where did you get these logs from?" Boblax tweeted them with her permission.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah.
There you go. So, where is it? I just think to me, I think the reason why he doesn't want to do it is because labeling himself as that would probably get him yeeted at some point.
Here's the thing though, okay? Is that like Mr. Girl's logic does not track, and let me explain why. There's a clip of him saying that he is sexually attracted to horses, okay? This man is very not okay in the head. And so literally within 30 seconds, he goes, this is linear reasoning, okay? I'm attracted. Okay, I can't say that. That's gonna get clipped. He says, Mr. Girl says that he is attracted to horses, and then Mr. Girl says that would make him a zoophile. He says, I think the direct quote is, yeah, I guess that would make me a zoophile. And then when he talks about his attraction to children, he goes, he says that he is attracted to children. The logical next step would be, yes, he is a pedophile. Like it follows the same logical reasoning that he used for his attraction to fucking horses. Are you sure that's not Vosh? I have the clip like timestamped if Crow wants to show it, but later. But anyway.
You can send it to me. We can after we read the logs, we can pull it up.
After they read the logs, and so I just think that like if it tracks for animals, like why doesn't it track for his attraction to children? I feel like that is like inconsistent.
Well, I think it's because
reasoning.
he knows, like, okay, I think he knows that if he calls himself a pedophile, that no matter what audience he's built up, that people are gonna like really go after trying to get his channel shut down. If he goes out and
I mean, people already do that. Like, I feel like he's kind of pussyfooting around the subject. Like, if he needs to just commit, he needs to just commit.
No, because
everybody's like,
the reason why I say that is because there are people that still watch him and think that the whole thing is a bit.
It's not a bit. Okay?
I know. You know, that's the problem. In the past, when he was doing this shit, people in commentary were kind of like, "Oh, it makes me uncomfortable," but you know, he's clearly joking, right? Like nobody would be like that fucking brazen and put out a video saying that they were sexually attracted to 11-year-olds, right? Nobody would do that. So it had to be a joke. He's just a creepy guy. Just kind of avoid him, right? Now it's okay. Yeah, he is sexually attracted to kids, but it's okay because he's not saying that he wants to actually do anything with a child. He's just saying that, you know, he wants to, you know, jerk off to one. Like, what the fuck, man? It's the weirdest shit for me. It really is.
It's just weird. It's just weird. Somebody in chat wants to play Semantic Olympics and saying, isn't it a hebophile or hebophile? What the fuck ever it's called when you're attracted to post-pubescent. The problem is that the girls in Cuties were actually, like, I would consider them pre-pubescent. I don't know if you've seen a picture of them. So I think that's kind of a moot point.
Yeah, I mean,
They were, I think the
they were
youngest
as
one
young
was
as
like
11.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11. We are saying average age of puberty is like 11. So it's like you're really like that is a really fine line
Oh,
you're skirting.
it's
You want to
really
hear my you want to hear
hold on.
my
Wait, really?
sorry.
Oh, sorry. Real quick. That movie, I found out later that when they filmed it, the parents apparently didn't know what they were fucking filming. So I'm like, that is just it's like another fucking level of just
Yeah.
degeneracy.
If you're sorry.
No, I mean they had fucking these girls who the actresses are 11-year-old girls, 12-year-old girls. They have dancing coaches teaching them how to twerk, right? And the parents aren't being told any of this shit. Now, I mean, that's insane to me that anybody thought that was okay. It's absolutely fucking insane.
I think well this kind of I think that you'd be surprised. This kind of thing, like it really doesn't surprise me anymore. One of the Stardust video doesn't even like it really isn't the crown jewel of my channel. I've spent the past year making videos on well not the past year making videos, but I've made several like key pieces on a child YouTuber called Piper Raquel, who I don't like that's a topic for a completely different stream, but like I talk a lot about well not a lot, but every once in a while about child like exploitation on YouTube like specifically. So yeah, I it is I have like hours worth of content just talking about why like why parents like exploit their kids for money on YouTube, and like why child actors, and it's even worse on YouTube because it's so unregulated. There's regulations for child actors, but there's no regulation for children in like a family vlog or like a child star on YouTube where it's like the content is centered around the child. So
Well, I
yeah,
mean, like, I
you
think
say you're
people have seen parents put their kids up in front of the camera before, and kind of like have the kids join in on their shows, like those family vlogs and shit like that.
no the thing that I'm talking about
I was gonna say like that's different from putting a fucking child in front of a camera and you're running everything in the background and you're basically using your kid.
Yeah, that's basically what I was talking about, but like the channel that I specifically focused on takes it to like a different level where like it is like in my opinion, I think that it is like in the not as severe as cuties, but it's in the same vein of like sexual exploitation of a child, because it was a 12-year-old that had videos that the title was like it was like a family vlog, but they did like pranks and stuff. I shit you not, some of the titles were okay, this is verbatim. The title of this video is burned into the back of my brain. The title of this video was calling my boyfriend daddy to see how he reacts prank. This is a 12-year-old. And so like that's a little bit more than like making that's a little bit more egregious than fucking Ryan Toys review. You get what I mean? So yeah, it's like the parents like exploiting their children for content on YouTube, even in like a way that like sexualizes them, is just it's the fucking worst. It is that we have completely gone off topic, but like yeah. Anyway, if you're interested about hearing about that, like that's all up on my channel. Like just go find the playlist called Piper Raquel and just binge watch all of those, and I promise it will make you lose faith in humanity.
I was gonna say that sounds interesting, but not now. You kind of like talk me out of it.
Well, I think you should still watch it.
I'm gonna check it out because that
I don't
does
know
sound
why.
interesting.
I don't know why more people didn't cover it. I was like one of the only like commentary channels talking about it. Other than that, it was just like T channels who were just like butchering the story a little bit. So
yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Okay,
so anyway, back
where
on the
were
topic
we?
of Mr. Girl.
Yeah.
My working theory about Mr. Girl, based on absolutely like no credible psychological evidence, is that I think that Mr. Girl, because I'm trying to like rationalize this, right? I'm trying to like get in this man's brain and understand like why he is the way that he is. And my understanding or my theory is that he can't discern his intrusive thoughts from his normal thoughts, okay? Because okay, let's say you're helping your mom cook something in the kitchen, okay? You're
Yeah.
holding a knife and you're chopping some carrots. You know, it's normal and the human brain will like give you like a random intrusive thought being like stab your mom, and then you'll be like, "No, what the fuck? Like I don't want to do that." Or like when you're standing on the edge of like a cliff or something, your brain will go jump, jump, jump. Like you get what I mean? Like it's normal to experience intrusive thoughts.
Like a thought that's just completely counterintuitive to the
Yeah,
way you normally act.
an intrusive thought is just like a thought that doesn't like represent what you actually want to do. Like it doesn't represent like your actual like intentions. And so my benefit of the doubt to Mr. Girl is that he doesn't know how to discern intrusive thoughts from his normal thoughts.
Uh, you know, it's an
That's my benefit of the doubt theory.
I mean, it's an interesting thought. My issue is, if it was just that, I think that he would be more capable, just being honest, because, he wouldn't be able to discern the difference in the thoughts. But he can't. Like, he does try to, like, in the past he was honest, and now then he got a fuck ton of backlash. Now he dances around the issue. So he knows what he's thinking is wrong, but he continues to openly promote it. I just what I've seen of him, you would need to see a lot more of him to actually figure out what his issue is. Someone would need to actually see him as a patient, but I think that there's something clearly not well with that man. I mean,
Actually,
that's the best
you
way
know
I can
something?
put it.
Oh my God, this is actually a really weird story. The first time I talked to Mr. Girl was literally a year ago. I've actually spoken to him on like a podcast live stream thing. And he actually told me that it was either like his parents or like his grandparents. Anyway, there's a lot of psychologists in his family. Isn't that
Yeah,
weird?
I mean, it is. He's weird. Everything about him is weird. Like I don't know any other way of saying that. Everything about the guy is weird. But from what I've seen of him when he is actually in front of a camera, when he is talking, because there's
You think?
no real variation. There's no time where he puts down a mask, right, and just like kind of shows that it's a different person off camera. It never happens. And again, I guess I would need to watch just a lot more. Maybe I'm wrong, but from what I've seen of the guy, I think that there's something that is just not clicking upstairs. I don't know what it is, and it could be something really minor, right? Maybe I don't know. I really don't. But I mean, god damn it! Just listen to the guy fucking talk when he is streaming. It gives you the fucking creeps. It's like you got that fucking predator thing going off in your brain. Like, get away from this
Actually,
motherfucker.
yeah, when I spoke to him on stream, like I don't know how to describe it, but like my fight or flight reflexes were activated and I had like a stomach ache for like an hour afterwards. Like I just felt so filthy, like he made me so uncomfortable. But then I watched it back and he literally like I have no idea what he did or said to make me feel that way. So it's not like I don't know, it's not something that I can exactly
I
fault
mean,
him for.
he's a
I
genuine
don't know.
creep.
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
I know what you're saying. Not that severe of a reaction to it, but when he is talking, when you're listening to him talk about a subject, there's some part of your brain that is just going, he's not right. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, not like the thing he's saying is wrong. I have no clue what he's talking about. I just mean that he's not normal. I guess that's the best way of
Yeah.
putting it.
Yeah,
He's
no.
definitely not a normal person.
It's not like he's being like rude or like impolite or anything. I think he just has like these like dead eyes that just like there's nothing behind them, dude.
Yeah, but
He's a
that's his
weirdo.
personality too. It's not just the dead eyes. That's his personality. I
Yeah.
mean, it's creepy as shit, and I don't know if he would ever do anything. I'm not saying that he's capable of it. I'm just saying that holy shit, you know, it sets something off in your brain when you listen to this guy talk about. I mean, specifically when he talks about kids, it's
Yeah.
genuinely fucking creepy. It's
Yeah.
genuinely fucking creepy, and I have no clue why anybody was ever okay with it.
He's definitely a weirdo.
Yeah.
I have a couple clips pulled up that we can take a look at. I don't know like what vibe you want to go for. There's a couple ones that are like funny, and then there's like a couple that are like genuinely concerning. So I
Well,
don't know what vibe.
I say let's read through these DMs. Let's watch the funny clips first, and then after we've watched all the funny ones, give me the creepiest one.
Okay.
That'll really wake them all up.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
look, so as far as like just these DMs, just to get back to them really fast. Also understand the difference between primary action versus passing attraction. Basically, Boblox is going back and forth on Mr. Girl not calling himself a no-map when he talks about being attracted to kids. Then fucking Stardust comes in, right? And she's not denying his attraction to the girls and cuties like some of his fans try to like deny it, right? Like she's pretty open, but she goes, I don't know, what would you say about people who find Ariana Grande attractive? She is of age. She's someone who looks prepubescent to me, but is heavily sexualized as well. Probably a lot of the appeal of her to men is how young she looks. I mean, you know, the other thing she had said to me is this is part of a longer conversation. And I get that, right? But like, it seems like you're talking about what Mr. Girl said he was attracted to, which are the girls and cuties. And Stardust is the one who brings up fucking Ariana Grande as a comparison, right? She said she's someone who looks prepubescent. I mean, even if you want to be as generous as humanly possible to Stardust on that one, you're talking about, what, 10 years old? 11 years old, whatever, right? Like, Ariana Grande is 20 fucking 8. I mean, she looks younger than 28, sure, but like, if I had to guess, I would think that she's like early 20s. I wouldn't think that she's like 10 years fucking old. Like, that's weird. That's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing to bring up as a defense to somebody who says that he is sexually attracted to 11-year-old girls. Or if you want to be like that Jessica woman who said that, oh, well, you know, he's not attracted to all 11-year-old girls, Crow. Not all 11-year-old girls, Crow. Just the 11-year-olds who put on skimpy clothes and twerk around. Fucking hell, man. I swear to God. Gives you brain damage. God. Probably a lot of the appeal of her to men is how young she looks. Not 10 years old, though. I like her music, but I always found it creepy that no one talks about how much she's sexualized for looking very, very prepubescent. Not just prepubescent, very prepubescent. Second time. Britney Spears was being sexualized at like 16. I don't think these things are as uncommon as people make them out to be.
A 16-year-old is not prepubescent. But
even if I wanted to give her the Britney Spears thing, the problem is, you know, there are going to be teenage boys who are probably watching Britney Spears too. But
I don't think Britney Spears being sexualized at 16 is okay, and nobody's saying that.
No, I'm just saying that even then, that's not the same as fucking 11-year-old girls twerking around. Like, these aren't a fucking comparison. Yeah, that one's still bad, right? That one still shouldn't happen. But like, how is that a defense to an 11-year-old girl twerking? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, it gets worse. Like, this is not even like the worst screenshot of this conversation.
Oh no, this is just the very first one. There's 3 more. I don't think these things are as uncommon as people make them out to be. That's the one that put like this red flag up for me, right? Where she goes, I don't think these things are as uncommon as people make them out to be. Is she really thinking like that there's just like a large portion of people? I don't know how big, like just a sizable percentage of the population that are actually attracted to underage like people? Is that where she's going with it? Because that's kind of fucked up. That's really fucked up. And when we get to those that fucking Twitter thread where she's talking about, you know, relating to Mr. Girl, it's like double red flags. All the red flags.
I mean, I had people in my comment section being like, yo, like Stardust is a fucking pedo because she relates to Mr. Girl. I don't think that's true.
I'm just saying it's
I
the
had
weirdest
people-
thing to say you relate to somebody like Mr. Girl when you think that he is actually attracted to 11-year-olds, and your defense is, yeah, a lot of people are. Like,
I wouldn't, like, people in my comment section were saying that, and I replied to the comments and I was like, reel it back, buddy, reel it back. Do not. Nope. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forget we're talking about people that'll cry foul. All right, so I still find it like very weird. I really do. It's a weird thing to throw in at the end there. Like, I mean, the whole defense is weird to me, but like that last line there is just very bizarre. Anyways, Bo Blacks, rightfully says she doesn't look prepubescent, and like he says, like compared to a 13-year-old, like, she clearly looks older. And I think he says, then she links pictures of Ariana Grande, and I'm like, okay, so secondary characteristics literally would be that she is flat-chested.
Guys, this is a picture of an 11-year-old, guys. This is a picture of a 10-year-old.
No!
This is
no,
what
no,
a
don't
10-year-old
get me in
looks
trouble.
like.
No.
This is a 10-year-old.
It's bizarre to me that anyone would look at these pictures and literally say that they see a girl, well, even 13 years old, even fucking, 15, 16. Like, she doesn't look that young. Like, she looks younger than she is. I would 100%, I'll give that to everybody. But she does not look like she is a fucking teenager.
Not even a teenager, like a 10-year-old.
I'm saying, like, she doesn't even look like a fucking teenager. How did this girl leap to fucking prepubescent?
And, like, I love that these are the pictures that, like, she used as evidence.
Okay. But facial structure isn't what we're talking about, is it? We're talking about secondary characteristics that would make her look post-puberty. What? Wait. Okay. Pre-puberty and post-puberty are two very different things. I don't know what she was meaning here.
I think that she just means that her secondary characteristics make her look like she's prepubescent, like based on what she said in the previous screenshot.
Oh, okay. So she looks prepubescent even though she's post-puberty. Oh, okay. It's fucking weird. Even then, girls much younger put makeup on to make their structure look older. LOL, the pigtails here don't help. I don't even know what to say here. Like, I don't even know if this is denial, necessarily. Or just sheer stupidity. But, I just think it's weird that people don't acknowledge how fucked it is for girls, and like there aren't potential predators around the corner who might have trusted in any other scenario.
What does that have to do with anything in the conversation right now?
Okay. Well, the other thing is, okay, I know that's just a weird fucking tangent to go into, but like, is she saying that people attracted to Ariana Grande are like potentially they might be predators? Because Ariana Grande is...
I think if you look at the next screenshot, I don't know if it's in the next screenshot or in the final screenshot, but she essentially makes the You see
Yeah,
this?
this
She
this
says,
is the
I
final
think
one.
the map label doesn't apply if it's someone who has an attraction to Ariana Grande. That implies that if you are attracted to like a map, like a minor attracted person, if you are attracted to someone who has prepubescent characteristics, then you are it is like the same as being attracted to Ariana Grande. Like that's what I'm drawing from this.
I mean, again, the conversation that they were having was clearly about Mr. Girl's attraction to the girls and cuties, right? Because we don't have the beginning of the conversation, but just based on what they're talking about, right? If and her defense to it is to try to throw in Ariana Grande, argue Ariana Grande looks like she's prepubescent, and even in like the third message here goes, it's weird that people don't acknowledge how fucked it is for girls, and like there aren't potential predators around the corner. Oh, sorry. So she's basically arguing Ariana Grande looks like a child, right? But then says the map label shouldn't apply to people attracted to Ariana Grande, who she's also equated to looking like a child. Ergo, like what? I mean, the logical conclusion to that line of thought would be that if you think that someone attracted to Ariana Grande shouldn't be called a map, right, or a fucking pedo, right? Someone attracted to Ariana Grande shouldn't be called a pedo because Ariana Grande looks like a child. Someone attracted to a child who also looks like Ariana Grande wouldn't call them a pedophile either. Fuck, man, that is
it really makes no sense because I don't think Ariana Grande looks like a child. I really don't. And then she says she's kind of making two different arguments. Well, two different like arguments that join together. She's saying that Ariana Grande looks young and that the girls and cuties look older than their age because of like the skimpy clothing, makeup, and the way that they were dancing or whatever and stuff.
Oh my god.
But like I still don't.
Hold on. The way that they were dancing makes them look older. Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Sure.
No, because that's what she says in that screenshot, right? The girls and cuties are dancing.
I know. She says the girls and cuties are dancing and have heavy makeup on and skimpy clothing. Ariana is pretty close to them, IMO. What the fuck?
And then look at the picture of the girls from Cuties that Bo Black sent. Like, are you kidding me? Come on, bro.
And she even goes, Ariana is close to this.
Literally look at that picture. What the fuck?
This is really just, I mean,
it's so weird. Why the fuck would you say this? Like, Bo Black's asked her permission to post this. Why would you say yeah? Like, yeah, this is optically, like, this is incredible. Like, this makes me look so good.
Well, because Bo Black's got like locked into some shit because of her. Because he was looking up that shit to respond to her. That's why she had to. Or else, like, you don't really want to fuck over Bo Black. He's the nicest one in the group. But I mean, it's the weirdest argument to me to state that children, when you put them in makeup and skimpy clothing and make them dance around, well, they look older, so it's not, it's not that wrong if you're attracted to them. Like, what kind? Like, seriously, I can't figure out how their brains are operating on this shit, right? Because like what, 5 years ago, not even 5 years ago, if you said something like that, a polite society would remove you. Like, I mean, Jesus, this type of thinking is just fucking weird to me. It's really fucking weird to me.
It's definitely strange. In my video, the conclusion was that I called her a weirdo, and I stand by that. This is weird behavior coming from a weirdo. This is weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the end of these DMs here. You said that you had a couple videos?
Yeah, they are completely unrelated from this topic, though. I was gonna
well, we can go into the thread on Mr. Girl, and
sure,
then we can play the videos on Mr. Girl.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so
Do you want to
you
do
said
a-
this reads like a love letter to Mr. Girl.
I think that it does. I think that I described it as like prose. It's really is like a declaration of admiration. Really, if you read it. I had people in my comment section being like, it sounds like she's in love with him. I really don't think so, y'all. I would not go that far. But it definitely reads like
Admiration. It reads like she has
yeah.
admiration for him. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I would agree.
And not only that, like it's like eloquently written, which makes me think that she like typed this out in like
She
Google
took
Docs.
like she took
Like
some
you
time to
could
put it together.
like she wrote it out by hand and then like folded up and like mailed it to Twitch HQ level of like.
God damn.
Let me
get
do
these
your best.
tips really quick, and then I will read through these, and I'll try to be as as filled with emotion as I can.
Yeah, you have to do a dramatic reading.
GG Evan, thank you for the tip. Yo, Mayhem, I can give you a psychological breakdown of Mr. Girl. I did a deep dive on him earlier this month and figured a few things out about the guy. GG Evan's a pretty good guy.
All right, bro. Are you taking callers at the end?
Yeah, we can do that. I mean I have the hold on. I know what to do. Let's create an invite to this channel. Okay, if you guys are on the wait, what am I saying? Guys, if you're watching and you're on the Discord, just hop into the call and stream channel at the end of the stream and we'll pull you in. You can ask questions.
That's what I'm saying. Because if this guy has some like mega insight on Mr. Girl, you know, I'm all ears. I'm all ears.
Let's see. Next one, Racist Bean. Well, yes. Racist Bean sent a tip in for 420. That 11-year-old looked like Ariana Grande. I swear I did nothing wrong.
Oh my god, no.
God damn. All right. Let me I'm gonna pretend my dog just died. Dear Twitch/Twitch support, please give my friend Mr. Girl's account back. He is a well-meaning, kind soul. Mr. Girl is incredibly creative and talented, and I can only see him growing. He may have controversial ways of framing things, but that aids him in starting and propelling a conversation around a subject forward. When I first saw Mr. Girl, I was slightly taken aback by how open and frank he was, but something about his honesty and humor spoke to me. It felt like I'd met a long-lost kin. He believes so much in the truth, even holy shit, I can't do this. I can't fucking do this. Holy fuck. I mean, god damn it, that's like simping for Mr. Girl. It's the weirdest shit to me. It's the absolute fucking weirdest shit to me. Fuck, Mayhem. Can't you take over and read some of this?
I can take over. Where did you leave off? I'm sorry. I cringed. I lost my hearing.
Yeah, right? Like I gotta smoke after that. Here, this is where we are.
Okay. He's an advocate for health overall and for healthy boundaries. He's encouraged people to better their lives every chance he gets. He will turn down incredible opportunities to live by his principles. I don't think most people are like him. I've very rarely talked to someone who understood me, who knew what it was like to walk around with a shadow over you. I think he knew and never expected anything in return from me. It's nice to meet someone else who lives in the dark. Mr. Girl is unafraid to explore the hard, painful, dark parts of being human and explore how to grow past these parts. Please give him his channel back. It's such a waste if he doesn't put his creativity into the world. Thank you for reading my thread.
Oh my my god. That was good. It's nice to meet someone else who lives in the dark. Wow.
In my video, when I said that, I put I put the fucking Joker Wojak on the screen.
You know what? Either that or what's that one fucking vampire movie?
Twilight?
Yeah, Twilight. Either that or you put Twilight on the screen.
It's like emo. I don't know. I feel like the Joker Wojak, like it really went with the theme because you know there's like that
Joker
weird
Wojak
video.
definitely works with the theme. I'm just saying that she's pathetic enough for Twilight.
There's the picture of her in like the clown makeup, that like everybody uses. So yeah, I just went with the theme.
Actually,
Anyway.
speaking of that, you used it as your thumbnail.
I did. I you know what? She put that out into the world. Like she went on stream like that. So like I think that image is hilarious and like I like replied to one of her tweets and with the picture of like her in the clown makeup with like ratio and she was like, "Do you think this is an own? Do you think that that this is that I am offended by this image? I think this image is hilarious." And so I was like, "Dude, like it's literally a tweet that with the word ratio in it. If a tweet has the word ratio in it, it's not like a serious tweet. Like I was not trying to own you by ratioing you, okay?"
I think her reaction is hilarious.
She said that she said that she thought the image was funny. So I was just like, yeah, fuck it. I'm using it in the thumbnail. She thinks that it's funny. I think that it's funny. I'm putting it in the thumbnail. There's pictures of me wearing like Joker makeup out on the internet. So if she wants to put my Joker makeup in the thumbnail, like go ahead. I think my Joker cosplay was better than hers though, not gonna lie. I think I owned her on that.
Yeah, okay, well, you know what, if she does it, then you just need to put your photos side by side and let people vote on it.
No, I don't think she would. She didn't even respond to my video on stream, so she's not gonna make a response or anything.
Okay, since we've already talked about her appearances, I wasn't gonna do this, but you posted on Twitter, and this can be viewed
that
as...
was a fucking comment on one of my videos, okay?
You posted it.
Yeah, because it was a comment on one of my videos. Someone literally like shared the funniest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life in my comment section. Like I'm gonna fucking tweet it. And hold on. And I'm gonna farm interactions off of it, okay? I log on to Twitter.
It's all in good fun. Most people who stream for like 8 hours, you're gonna get them with a really funny pause face. We do it all the time when we're watching people's videos. So just in case anyone thinks that we're being bullies, it's just a small joke. Calm down. Fucking hell.
No, this is not an insult. Actually, I think that I think the racist cartoon is very attractive. Actually, so it's not an insult. It's actually a compliment. I think Stone Toss is very sexy.
Okay. Speaking of racism. She had oh god, I'm moving off of Mr. Girl, but I just wanted to bring this one thing up before we play the Mr. Girl videos. She was supposed to have this debate with was it the Dingo guy?
Yeah.
Okay. What's his name?
Southern Dingo is who you're talking about.
Okay, and I don't know anyone in the Twitch streaming sphere. But Southern Dingo is like a racist dude or something, or he's known for like going on racist tirades.
Yeah, Southern Dingo is a genuine Nazi, and I know that like people use that word
shit.
like pretty loosely on the internet. Like you say something that they don't agree with, and they're like, "You're a Nazi," but like no, this man is like genuinely a white supremacist.
Like does like 10 Hail Hitlers before he goes to bed at night.
Yeah, like that level of like mental disease. Like brain rot.
Yikes. Okay, so like she's gonna go and do a debate with the guy, and has the brilliant idea that she's gonna troll him and ask him a question, which is you have to be a part of a human centipede. You get to pick who goes in the front and who goes in the back, but you all choose between two people, your mother and your father. Who do you put where? And the guy goes, I choose to bomb your entire country.
Yeah, he just goes on like a racist tirade. I
I'm
can
like-
actually explain that. The whole like human centipede thing is kind of like an inside joke on her channel. So like she does like these like chaos cast streams where the entire theme of the podcast is that they ask you like fucked up questions where like both options are lose-lose, and you have to like watch like the panel guests like squirm and like try to say something that's like not that's like semi-optical, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of like a traditional question that she asks on that podcast. So that's where that came from. But I mean, like I can't really fault her. I thought the clip was funny. I included it in my video.
Well,
But
so
I don't know, like when
I thought the
somebody's
entire thing was funny, but like I'm going, you know who this guy is, right? You know that he's like this really super hardcore racist white supremacist guy that goes on racist tirades, and that happened, and later on, I guess he was upset about it, and I'm going, why would to me, I'm like, why would you even like talk to this guy? Right? If you're not going to be ready for him to like come at you with some like really insanely racist shit, I mean, like me personally, I would just choose to avoid someone like that.
I don't know, dude. Like
I mean, if it's
'cause,
gonna
like,
upset me, you know, if it's gonna
I
really upset me like that, I'm not gonna fucking.
well, she said before that like she wasn't upset by it because you know she like faces like racism like on a regular basis, and like like something so ridiculous like that wasn't it didn't like it in the clip, like she laughs at it, right? So I don't think that she was like genuinely upset by like what Dingo said. Um I mean, she was just went in there to troll. I think that's valid as fuck. Trolling racist is so valid.
Oh, okay,
Making them
I
angry
was
on
told that
purpose
she
is
was
valid
like,
as fuck.
I was told like she got upset by it. I'm like, then why
No,
would you
she
fucking do it?
I don't think she got upset by it. Like obviously she's like, well, that was racist. I did not obviously she wasn't like, wow, like I enjoyed that. That was a
Well,
wonderful
yeah, no,
interaction.
obviously.
But she wasn't like I didn't personally see her like super cope about it.
Oh, okay, all right
She
then.
was more mad at Bunk for saying that it was based than the actual racism itself, which was so
Well,
funny.
I mean, but like that's exactly what you would say, base though.
But like I don't know. I think this is like a lack of communication almost. Like I think it's a miscommunication because it's an inside joke in commentary that when somebody says something fucking ridiculous, you call it based, right? And I pointed this out in my video that she just like that is the joke. Like it's like a sarcastic like remark of being like, "Oh yeah, bro, like yeah, fuck it, like yeah, sure."
Yeah, I don't think that he was like going out and saying, "Oh, that was fucking awesome." Like,
Yeah, no.
yeah.
It was yeah, this is essentially like the first half of my video me going like this is just the worst. Like what the fuck are you doing? So
Yeah, no, I've seen people like you know that they're gonna like go off. You kind of like got to do it two ways. One, you just avoid it, or two, you go in there and you try to really like work them up and get the best reaction out of them.
that's what she did. That's what she
yeah.
did.
So like, I guess that's fair then, right?
Yeah.
As far as that goes, let's move into the videos on Mr. Girl.
Okay. So now we're gonna do like a complete tone shift. Let me just okay, so you said you wanted the funny one first?
Yeah.
So is okay. So let me just DM this to you.
Oh, you can post it in the Discord in the
okay,
streaming
in
text
streaming
chat.
text chat.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It's supposed to be timestamped, so just crack that open. You just blind react to what he's about to say.
I'll put the camera on just in case. Is it okay? Let's see. Hope it's not that.
I'm sexually attracted to horses.
Are you really?
Yes, I've always been attracted to horses. So I guess I am a zoophile in that sense. I've noticed
Now I know why Connor thinks this guy wins so many debates. Fucking hell, that's actually fucking hilarious. Jesus Christ. God damn.
I love the way that he says it. I love the way he's like, yeah. No, but
Like,
it keeps
he's
going.
got no shame. It keeps going. Holy shit.
No, this is the best clip ever. It will keep watching.
I noticed it in like high school, like driving by farms and stuff, like checking out horses and being like, realizing I'm like checking them out. I'm like, that horse is hot.
Yeah.
Not their faces,
Just their
not
butts.
their faces. Their haunches, like the side of their leg and their backs, mostly.
This is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. It keeps going. You need to keep watching.
Wait. She posted that admiration thread after she did this interview where he said he was checking out horses.
What is it with Twitch streamers and wanting to fuck horses? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. They must all have the winner's point of view.
Just the bottom half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do have fat asses, but I don't know. I'm scared of horses.
I love how she's
it's like
rationalizing
they have
this.
like human teeth, but really big human teeth.
Yeah, their faces are weirdly uncanny valley, semi-animal, semi-human. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Wait. Wait, what? Who looks at a horse and says it looks semi-human? What the fuck? Cause they have eyes?
I really can't. I think we need to give up trying to understand Mr. Girl, and I think that we just need to take what he says and just
Wait,
laugh at him.
Does it keep going or?
A little bit further. Also, like, I'm so tired of talking about Mr. Girl being attracted to children. Mr. Girl being attracted to
horses
children,
is
that's woke. That's broke, okay? Talking about Mr. Girl being attracted to horses, that's woke, okay? That's the what we need to be talking about. That's the new Mr. Girl rhetoric arc.
I'm gonna keep this for the stream tonight. 'Cause this shit's funny. It's fucking hilarious.
I'd like to get a horse one day.
He doesn't say anything. Hold on, let me go back.
Really uncanny valley, semi-animal, semi-human. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to get a horse one day.
Yeah, I would think you and Vosh would have gotten along better since you like.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wait, does Vouch like horses too? What the fuck?
Yeah, Vosh is like into like horse cock or whatever. Do you think he's like is he attracted to like male horses or like only female horses is what I want to know.
Wait, Mr. Girl?
Yeah, like is he only attracted to like male horses or female horses?
I don't know. Is there a clip of him describing a male horse's dick? Or is he
I
just
don't
describing
know.
the ass?
I personally have not, seen a clip of Mr. Girl describing a horse's penis. Like it possibly is out there, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna guess probably not the dick. Probably not the dick, and that's probably why him and Vouch aren't
He's
getting
probably into. That's actually so true. It's only like female horses. Okay, sorry. We just got a really good glimpse into Mr. Girl's psyche. I don't think it goes much further. We can watch like maybe like another 30 seconds.
Okay.
Part of the problem was that I think coming off of like going on Destiny's channel, going directly to his probably
Okay,
was
yeah, I
one
think
part
that's-
of
I
it
think it's
that maybe
over.
might have made him feel
Okay.
like raise his alarms.
Sure.
Okay. So that's the first, like, that's like the funniest, like, Mr. Girl clip, like, in my
God,
opinion.
that is, I had no idea that this dude was attracted to horses too.
No, like he's attracted to children and horses.
Well, see, that tracks because horses also can't get away when they're trapped in their kennel.
Okay, dude, that was really fucking dark. That was really dark.
Yeah, I know. I was having a bad day today. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I hope this made it considerably worse.
Oh yeah, no, the horse fucking thing actually was funny. That actually made it a little better. Let me.
So yeah, let's see, what's another one?
Well, let me get these tips while you get it pulled up.
Yeah.
I have there we go, fixed. GG Evan, thank you for the tip. Stardust sounds like she belongs in a Twilight Zone episode, not the vampire movie. Also, Mayhem, did you see that clip? Did you see the clip where Stardust says she has a collapsed anus? It sums up her mental faculties, all 3 inches of it.
Oh my god, please send that to me, please.
Wait, GG Evan, can you post the clip on Twitter?
I need you to.
and
I know, like
tag us?
I need you to send this to me.
Yeah, post the clip on Twitter and tag us.
My friends are trying to talk me into making a part 2 of the Stardust video. I'm not 100% sold on it, but oh my god.
I mean, you need more material.
I need the clip.
You just need to find more material because, like, another video would be great. But like, how much more do you have to put into another video?
I think you would be surprised. I used to do topic commentary, so I'm really good at getting a video to 10 minutes. I'm talented.
Right.
I'm talented.
Okay. Just don't make it like fucking Naruto filler.
No, I feel like if I like the first video, I think that's like a solid video. So if I make a second video and it's complete shit, I feel like that'll just like tarnish the first video just by like association.
Yeah.
So I don't wanna do that, but
Okay. Nazan, thank you for the tip. Stardust can't tell that a topless girl is topless in a photo, so why take her seriously? That's a good question. I don't actually know why.
When did Stardust not tell that a girl was topless in a photo? What the fuck? When did that happen?
That's what Nazan put as a tip.
I have no idea.
Well, Nazan, I know you're on Discord. Just post it in the streaming text chat.
Yeah. Okay, so this one isn't as funny, but I feel like you have dark sense of humor. Maybe you'll laugh.
Okay.
At what point in that relationship did you realize that was something that needed help? Or
instantly. I mean, I like seeing yourself hit a woman. I mean, like I never like punched her in the face or anything. Like it's not actually that's not true. I punched her in the face once, but lightly. It wasn't like
why would you post this?
I see. The thing is, I know that he hits women too because his video about it is.
That's actually the next video I was about to pull up because
how I learned to stop hitting women. Yeah, that
title and the combination between that title and that thumbnail is fucking hilarious to me. It's like a fucking YouTube tutorial of like how to pirate like fucking Sony Vegas, except it's how to stop hitting women. It's not funny, but like it's so
there we go. Yeah, no, like his video on how I learned to stop hitting when we played it before.
It's like, fucking unhinged.
Yeah, no, if you have a timestamp from that video, I will pull it up because it's a fucking trip. It really is. He goes like he talks about how he's like shaking her or like how he was like hitting a wall. It's and it like progressively gets worse. And then it goes into him actually hitting her, and then it's like, and then she looked at me and said, "Why are you hitting me?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, dude! Like, Jesus, dude."
Yeah, I think that the most like unhinged part of it is like the intro. Like the intro literally just like
Oh, the gingerbread house.
the gingerbread house, and he's like in the little gingerbread house on his little stool. Keep in mind that this is he's like making a video of himself like carving out the door of a gingerbread house with a giant knife, a giant knife on a video called How to Stop Hitting Women. And then he like green screens himself into the little house, and then he does like it's so weird. It's so weird.
Okay, so like I have to ask, right? Do you think he knew what he was doing when he did that?
With the knife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it supposed to be like a metaphor for how like the gingerbread house represents like, you know, his like like relationship house? Like I was about to call it a matrimonial home, but like they're not married, right? So it was just like they're I don't think he would have done it by accident. Like his videos are really high production and they're scripted, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think that it was it. I don't think that it's
God,
I mean, we were
it's
earlier.
such a weird thing to say that his videos are fucking well produced and scripted. And
no, but they are like the camera
but the type
quality.
Of content he's fucking doing is just the strangest shit to me.
No, but like if you were to just like mute the video, like this is like good quality, like for his channel size especially. Like the camera was like nice quality, like he has like B-roll footage, like he has good editing. Like it's just like if you unmute it, that's when the problem comes along.
Well, yeah, no, that's true.
We were never like actually trying to harm each other. It was always like
what
they weren't actually trying to harm each other.
I smacked the fuck out of you, but I didn't mean to harm you.
Yeah, no, look, listen, Mayhem. The thing that you don't understand is like you don't watch like a lot of anime. See, in anime, it's called training. They were training. She was supposed to dodge the blows. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
She just wasn't fast enough to dodge those hands. That's all that happened. Yeah, he wasn't trying to hit her. He was just supposed to move out of the way faster. Yeah, you're right. My dark sense of humor is definitely going off.
She was the one that was caught lacking, not
Speedy Door, thank you for the tip for 420. Connor, Mr. Girl, and a horse is the worst three-way. Well,
what? Can I ask a question? Where did the Connor wants to fuck horses thing come from?
I literally just started calling him a horse fucker one night.
It has no like actual substance behind it.
Has
like
literally nothing behind it. He was just pissing me off. I told him he can go fuck a horse. He continued to piss me off. I started calling him a horse fucker.
Oh my god.
And then everybody started calling him a horse fucker. I think it's hilarious.
I think we need to start calling Mr. Girl a horse fucker.
Well, like the thing is, I mean, he is sexually attracted to horses, but I'm sure his defense would be that he would never actually touch a horse.
Did you not see in the clip he literally like looked like lustfully off into the distance and he was like I want to buy a horse.
He was having a memory.
No, he wasn't having a memory. He said how he wanted to buy a horse in the future.
Oh god.
He was like, I want to get a horse one day.
Oh god, he's so weird.
I sent you the link to how I learned to stop hitting women. Can you just show like the thumbnail of it as well? Like they need to really like absorb the
how do you get thumbnail. It to not play?
I don't know. Maybe just like hold on.
Because
there we go. I sent a screenshot of it, so just like open the screenshot in your browser.
Okay. That's easy. I think. There we go.
Look at this thumbnail! The combination of like the thumbnail and like the title. There's so much to unpack here. How I learned to stop hitting women. I think he should have put tutorial in brackets. Like how did I learn to stop hitting women? Tutorial.
It would have been accurate. It would have
This
been accurate.
Santa hat. Also, this video was released in like April. Like, why is he wearing a Santa hat?
Okay, so let's okay, where is it? Okay, there we go. So this is the intro with the knife that you find to be particularly creepy.
Yeah. Just let it play. Just let it play.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
That's his girlfriend right there.
Oh, that's his punching bag.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Pause it?
I was in my early 20s the first time I hit a woman.
I forgot, that's like the first spoken line.
That's so good. That's so good.
Fuck.
I was in my early 20s the first time I
God.
That's
damn.
amazing. That's an amazing. Oh my god. Keep in mind this is a video titled How I Learned to Stop Hitting Women. Like
I mean, it's holy shit.
oh my god.
Well, I remember he'll describe in this video like he was hitting women for like 4 years, and I'm like, should be in prison. Like, holy shit.
I feel like maybe this isn't like a normal stage that people go through. Like people aren't just like, oh, he's just in his women hitting. He'll grow out of that.
Yeah, like it's the weirdest thing what people are defending with this guy. Like, it's not even like, I mean, god damn it. Like, yes, the pedo shit should be enough, but like, it's not even just that. Like, apparently he wants to fuck horses. Like, that's bad. But he also like beat women for 4 years
This
and
is
never
like
paid a penalty for it.
This is like a confession. Like this is a confession that you could like play. Like it like, why would you say this on the internet?
Well, you want to talk about like terminally ill his fan base is. I remember when I played this video in the past, it had like a fuck ton of dislikes on it, and no likes whatsoever. I don't know if he re-uploaded it or cleared this out or whatever, but like now I'm just like, who the fuck liked this shit? Who the fuck actually turns around and likes this fucking video?
Just one of the main arguments that people have when defending Mr. Girl's content is that he talks about, or like the way that Stardust phrased it in her thread is that he talks about dark topics honestly, but I think that there are different ways to talk about, you know, like domestic abuse and like former domestic abusers, and making a video where you start it by carving out a gingerbread house with a knife and you like edit yourself into the introduction. Like, what?
I mean, look, you want me to believe you're actually sorry? Turn yourself into the fucking cops. Like,
It's just, I mean, I don't know. It's just like, obviously, like domestic abuse is like a topic that needs to be discussed and it's very serious and blah, blah, blah. But like, dude, the way that this was like produced is objectively hilarious.
I find it weird that he would put so much production value into a confession that he liked to beat women for 4 years. Interesting.
It's because he's a weirdo. He's just a certified weirdo.
One way to put it.
We got in a fight and she slapped me. And I think it was the first time a girlfriend of mine had ever slapped me. I grabbed her wrist and I forced her to keep slapping me harder and harder. So basically I was bashing her wrist bone against my forehead.
Okay. That's I remember playing that. I was like, she slapped him, so he took her hand and repeatedly kept slapping her hand across his face until her like wrist gave out. Like, that's pretty intense. That's actually really fucking intense. That's what I mean about this guy not being mentally well. I mean, that's not something like. I mean, maybe like a rage out moment, but even then, I mean, that's just not normal.
I just think that like everybody has like nobody's perfect, right? Everybody has, you know, something fucking wrong with them. But it's like everything that could conceivably be wrong with someone is wrong with this guy. You know, like it's like some people wanna fuck horses, okay? And that's like their thing, that they wanna fuck horses. Some people are furries, some people are racist. Like nobody is at like there are people that have shit wrong with them, and we interact with them on the internet on a daily basis. What's interesting about Mr. Girl is that everything that is like the most like everything that you can like like list off like the top 10 most vile things that a human can be. Fucking pedophile, fucking domestic abuser, they are want to fuck horses. Like he just hits like all those points.
It's impressive.
You get
it
what
really
I mean?
is. Yeah, no,
He's like he's literally doing like top 10 like prison offense speed run.
Fucking hell. It's weird to me that, and I get the type of argument that someone would try to make where they go, well, he's talking about dark and challenging topics. They go like, and like I mean that's a bullshit argument to me. When I listen to this idiot talk, it's not a productive conversation. It's definitely not outweighing the fact that he beat women and that he wants to fuck kids. Like,
I mean,
it doesn't outweigh that shit for me.
I think in this particular like situation, like, you know, I think it helps to talk about like how you can like recover from domestic abuse. Like if you're an abuser, like you don't have to be in that frame forever. Cause like, you know, you want people to stop beating women. Like you want to talk about how you can learn to stop beating women.
I mean,
You know, like
my thing is,
like,
I just don't believe his story. Like when he talks
you
about
think,
it, he
do you think
says, "Yeah, no, no."
hold on.
Oh, sorry.
When you think that you don't believe his story, you don't believe that he hit women, or you don't believe
No.
he stopped?
I don't believe he stopped.
Hold on now, Crow. Come on, man. You can't
Well,
just
okay.
go around accusing people of being
Well, no,
like.
no. I'm just saying what I believe. I have no fucking proof, but like when I look at the guy, his story is something of the nature that he beats women because his daddy told people that he wasn't proud of him or something. But then he told his daddy how upset that was making him, and then he learned to stop hitting women. Like, motherfucker, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Maybe that could be a triggering moment for you, but that does not explain you beating women for 4 years. Like, it's fucking. I mean, it just doesn't track for me. I guess is what I'm trying to get across. So either the hitting women thing is complete fucking bullshit, and it might be because he is a very dishonest guy on top of everything else. Or
You think so? What has he lied about?
I'm talking about like how he refuses to actually label himself.
Well, is that really dishonesty? Because he's not lying.
Well,
Do you think it's like a lying by omission?
I mean, you could say lying by omission. The thing is, when he gets pressed on it, he just refuses to answer. So I guess you couldn't call it lying, but I just feel that is a dishonest thing to do, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I personally like I wouldn't go as far as to like,
well, I
him
don't
like
I
because
just
I don't
don't
have any.
believe the idea that you had a conversation with your dad where you told him, "Hey, you need to stop denigrating me in front of people," and then when he did that, he stopped hitting women. Like, I mean, in that one moment, sure, but it's not like your dad was fucking yelling in your face every time you chose to raise your hand up.
I mean, you can be doubtful, but like I don't think that there's enough to go off of.
Oh no, I
him.
look, I can't make an official accusation. That'd be fucking stupid as shit. But I can just say what my gut feeling is on something. My gut feeling is I just don't believe him. Something there just doesn't make sense. It doesn't track for me logically. That's all.
Okay, so I think we're done talking about this video in particular.
Oh, definitely.
So now that we got into, now we're talking about a little bit more like the serious topic. There's this clip that I want you to watch, and I want you to just like let it play. Like, hold on.
Oh, Nazan posted something in here. I guess this is the clip that he's talking
Oh my
about.
god.
Oh, wait,
What
hold on.
what is
That's my Shonen Jump. Hold on. I forgot where we're at. There we go. I can't because that puts up a download. So give me a second. Let me see if I can get that pulled up for us. This is I don't know if you can see it, but in the Discord stream chat, Zan posted the clip that he said that he had.
I saw. Is this
I
safe for
listened to it, but
stream?
apparently there was one.
Wait, what?
Wait, why won't it let me send my fucking link in the fucking thing? Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My messages in like the streaming text chat are like going like red. They're not letting me send them. What the fuck?
Okay, here we go. So let me just play that video really fast. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna hit play on this thing because this is apparently the thing that Nazan was talking about in that
A
tip.
topless one with her arm covering her tatas. Yeah, but I guess it
Yeah,
has to
but
be,
no.
like,
What?
I don't know. Is she wearing a top in it or?
No. No.
So I guess
No.
she's underage. She posted that public.
Okay, so that's her not understanding that somebody was topless, apparently.
Oh. I was hoping more for the prolapsed asshole like clip.
Oh, right. Wait, no, who? GG Evan was the one that talked about the prolapsed asshole.
It's not letting me send fucking links in the streaming text chat now for some reason.
Just DM it to me.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Message. Is my Discord like glitching the fuck out right now? Let me send it to you using my phone.
Okay. You should have full access. I don't know what it is.
Is Discord down right now?
I don't think. No, we're using Discord. Discord was down. We wouldn't be able to use it.
No, but oh my god, it doesn't want me to connect on my phone, and I have like Wi-Fi as well. I think like it's like, is Discord down right now? Someone in chat, please say Discord is down. Because
oh shit, my message didn't post.
yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. People are tweeting right now all over my timeline that Discord is down right now.
And how
yeah, so
is
I
the
don't know.
voice chat still working?
I have no idea, but messages will not send. So I'm just gonna send it.
Send it on Twitter.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do.
Oh my god. Send it quickly because we'll have to hurry because you'll probably get disconnected soon.
Uh-oh.
Maybe. Like I find it bizarre that everything else isn't working, but the voice chat still works.
Yeah, that's definitely weird.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Discord's down.
Wait, is anybody online in the Discord server still? If you can, try to join the call-in stream voice channel. See if that works. I'm just curious at this point. But let me get to that link you sent.
Okay, so anyway, I just need you to like listen. Like just Mr. Girl is hacking Mayhem's Discord, says Ty Ironclaw. That's true.
Wait, what?
So, sorry, I was just reading chat.
I was gonna be like, wait, he's doing what?
No, I'm just reading chat.
Okay. An uncomfortable interview with a feminist. Inappropriate questions, number 4. Okay, this is a serious one?
Yeah, this is a serious one. I mean, it's ridiculous enough that you might laugh a little bit, but it's really concerning.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta kind of. Yeah. The video says that consent is not a simple yes or no. I gave an example of a time I had sex. One of the very few times I've had sex recently.
Mm-hmm.
I had sex with this 40-something, late 40s, mid 40s. She's watching. I shouldn't have said that. Mid 40s woman who we were talking, and she was like, "Do you want to get naked?" And I was like, "Yes." And I got naked, and we started making out. And I was like, "Okay, let's have sex." She was like, "Really? You want to have sex?" I was like, "Yeah, let's have sex." So okay, so we started making out and kissing, and she's on top of me, and my penis is at the entrance of her vagina, and she says, "I'm not ready," and is completely frozen, like looking at me. But she looks like she is ready. But she said she's not ready.
Then you should stop.
But I didn't.
That's happened to me before. It's not fun.
Okay. So then we had sex for a while. And my sense in that moment, I didn't say this in the original video, but I'll give you some extra context. My sense was that it felt like she wanted me to not be able to stop myself, but I don't even like sex that much, so I was just kind of like.
So it keeps going. It really keeps going.
I mean,
I thi-
wait, people are saying no audio? Wait, that's weird. Guys, I mean,
Wait,
the
what?
The audio is playing through OBS.
Hold on, let me scroll back through the stream. Oh no, yeah, the audio's going through the stream, but it's only like in my left ear.
Oh, that is weird. I don't.
The audio in the original video is only in my left ear as well. So anyway.
Oh, okay, it's just the video. Okay, sorry guys, it's just the video.
Like, I mean, I like sex. It's complicated. I have a lot of self-control. I'll never be like unable to, like, oh, I was just so horny I had to do that. That's never been me. But it felt like something about the way she was looking at me gave me the sense that it was like a game, and that's what I was supposed to do.
I feel like from my end, consent checking in.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was definitely technically rape. Like,
Okay.
It keeps going.
Okay, but he says it's rape. That's
Technically.
it's technically rape. Such a weird guy.
You remember how earlier I said that he's doing like worst crimes speed run?
Yeah, you did. Rape would be one. Right up there.
for sure. But she reacted really well to it, and you know, we talked more afterward. I also sent her the video, and she didn't press charges, although she still could if you change your mind.
It's good of you to remind.
Yes. Yeah.
Wouldn't
The
that just be
woman
fucking
looks
hilarious?
so uncomfortable.
Okay, but wouldn't it actually be hilarious if the woman actually came forward and just pressed charges against him?
The
Be
whole
like,
thing,
what
the whole
fuck?
moral with the story though is that she like reacted like positively. So
I mean,
the whole thing with this video is that like consent is complicated and someone can like say no, but their body can mean yes, and like vice versa, their body can say yes. They like verbally can say yes, but their body says no, kind of thing.
well,
But like if
my,
you just keep watching, he rationalizes it. He explains like
yeah, I mean, I'll let him rationalize it because I think I know what he's gonna say, and I'm gonna probably not be happy about it. But what I was gonna say was he actually goes on, because he was on social media, and he said something about how his message was a positive one, and he does talk about his message a couple of different times. But he is somebody that wants to spread around his opinion on things, on how things are. And one of his opinions is basically that this, and it's weird to me. It's really weird to me that that's something that you think that you want to like share with people as like I don't know. It's like okay, I'll let him explain it, but like I don't, because it's definitely not something you want people actually doing, right? I mean, it's definitely not something you want people actually fucking doing.
You just
Because they-
need to listen to how he rationalizes it, and then I think that will.
Can you just imagine some fucking idiot actually like listening to this and going like, "Oh, I think he's right."
So, and then I showed the video of Joe Biden smelling his like treasury, the treasurer's wife, treasury secretary's wife when Obama was president. He like sniffs her hair, and she's like recoiling from him. And then she wrote like a whole op-ed about how it wasn't creepy and how she loves him and how they're good friends. But if you watch the video, you can see that she's clearly like
Not okay with the
not
situation.
okay with it. So I gave those two examples, kind of controversially, using myself as one of them. But to say that there are times when people say no but mean yes. There are times where people say yes but mean no. And even if you think you want to have sex, there's always part of you that probably doesn't. And even if you think you don't want to have sex, there's always part of you that probably does. And just the idea that I was putting forth is that consent. It was called Consent is Complicated. Just the idea that a simple yes.
Okay, all right.
Hold on. There's another little part that like is like the little icing on the cake. Like you need to keep watching it a little bit more.
Okay.
Yes or no.
I know that you don't want to, but like
legally
it's
is
okay.
fine.
Right.
But interpersonally, if you're humanistically, if you have empathy for another person, just because they said yes doesn't mean that they necessarily want to have sex with you on balance. If you can get someone to say yes, you're legally covered, but ethically and psychologically you're not really, and you're not really ever covered. And just because someone says no, especially if you know them better, I just met that woman like 2 hours earlier, so I definitely was rolling the dice. But if you know something,
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh God! Holy shit! Holy! I was rolling the dice. Holy shit, dude.
Met her 2 hours earlier.
someone well, people say no all the time, don't mean it.
So in consent culture,
Yeah, so it's an anti-consent culture video.
right? So, but what I'm saying is that in consent culture, no is always no unless you've negotiated, unless you specifically have.
I know.
No,
So
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I know, but
if
but
the
that's
but it's hard, and
that's boring.
I understand.
You agree?
Consent culture is boring, guys.
Look, I mean, here's the thing. I can understand on some level, right? People can tell you no, and not mean it, but like if you're at the point of insertion and you don't have a clear fucking answer, right? Like you should probably stop, because you could get into a lot of fucking trouble. Like,
No,
like
'cause,
you,
like,
and you could do
he
like a lot of bad things.
He talks about rolling the dice, right? And like I feel like if you're
God
in that
damn.
I feel like if you're in that situation, like bro, like take a step back, be like, "Hey, bro, like how you feeling right now? Like I can like like what it why would you take that risk essentially? Even he himself, like in the video, he was like, "Yeah, it's technically rape." So I don't understand why you would want to take that risk personally. He says this because it's boring. So
Well,
if you keep watching, if you
let's
keep
yeah.
if you keep watching, like I think it's like maybe like 30 more seconds, he like puts like the final nail in the coffin.
Okay.
No.
You think that's exciting?
It took me some getting used to because I was raised to be like spur of the moment, passionate, throw people.
Okay, so again,
However,
the video isn't for people who have never said no, right? It's for people who understand the consent culture thing, and,
right?
and it's saying like that, even that, like, okay, you have.
But is boring worth assaulting someone?
Yes, I mean.
There it is.
Oh,
that was the
shit.
little sprinkle on top of the shit sundae. I think that clip speaks for itself.
I'm. That is no.
Why would you put this on the internet?
God.
Why would you put this on the internet?
I mean, you could like, I mean, you could wind up in fucking prison with that mentality. Well, I mean, then again, I mean, like a lot of the things this guy says and does, right? But like why would you share that message with somebody, right? Like that's a bad, like that is wrong on every level. Like, what if someone actually listened to you? You fuck. And I get. I'm not trying to like, you know. I'm not trying to like moral grandstand or anything like stupid like that. But it just I can't understand who you are trying to share this shit with, right? Because you're not apologetic, right? You literally believe this shit. What I mean, what if people did things your way and someone was accidentally assaulted, right? You don't accidentally not go to fucking prison, dude.
I think that there's something to this, right? His idea that consent is complicated, yeah, bro, like that makes sense because like if somebody is like verbally says yes, that doesn't mean that they necessarily want to have sex, you know? Like if they say yes, but you know, you can see like in their body language that they're kind of apprehensive, like, you know, like maybe you shouldn't take that as a complete green light, like maybe you should check in on them. I think that's a good message. But you know, the opposite where somebody is like verbally saying no, and you think that, you know, you're like reading their body language, and that says yes to you, I don't like, you should step back and check in on them. Like if there's any doubt, just like step in and check in on them. Like I don't it like the
I
is
mean,
is that are those 30 seconds of like, hey man, you good, like is that worth like assaulting someone? I personally don't think so. I actually talked about this clip in the Stardust video because Stardust had a debate with Merrick about like and they mentioned like this clip in particular. So
yeah, no, this is really bad.
actually,
but you know, he does have an alternative because
what,
as far
chemical
as
castration?
no, as far as I understand, horses can't say no.
I mean, they can like kick you. I feel
Well,
like that's kind of a body language way to say no.
they can't physically say no because they don't speak English. That was
Oh
the
my
joke.
god. Also, like
What?
in the Stardust
What?
video,
Like, look at what we're talking about. Is that the worst joke here? Well, actually,
this
it
is
was a horse
just
rape joke.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, it might have been, honestly.
But yeah, but anyway, bringing it back to Stardust, in her debate with Merrick, she actually agrees with Mr. Girl and says that consent culture is boring.
I mean, that's just, it's a really dumb thing to be telling people that.
She says consent culture is a joke. What? Why the fuck would you say that?
I don't know what they're specifically referring to when they say consent culture, because my issue is people say
consent culture is basically like the culture of like actively like asking for like it's like there's like certain qualifiers for consent. Like consent culture means that consent has to be freely given, it has to be voluntary, it has enthusiastic. You know, it has to be fully informed. Just kind of they're trying to like establish like a culture of having like a really like thorough consent. And so if they establish this culture, then it'll be harder to, well, we won't have as many like gray area situations like the ones that Mr. Girl is describing.
Well, the problem with the one Mr. Girl is describing is she tells him she's not ready, and he goes, "I think you are." I mean,
Yeah, and it's not like they knew each other really well, or like, because you like I don't judge people, okay? Like you can
Yeah.
have whatever kink you want, but like you need to like talk about that shit beforehand
mean,
before you like go and like.
I guess I could understand a gray area with like a past lover or something like that. I guess, but like he's talking about some random floozy he met 2 hours ago. I mean, dude,
This is there's no good way to like go about this.
I
Like,
mean, it's
there's
just
no-
yeah, like I'm not saying that you need to get a yes or no every time you remove a specific article of clothing, but like I mean, just especially given just the way everything is, like, why would you ever put yourself into a situation like that? I don't want to see somebody get like punished because they're being a fucking idiot. And this just seems like you're just being a fucking idiot. You're literally saying, well, I'm going to do it because it's not exciting. Although I don't even know why I care, because I don't like this guy. I actively hope he goes to fucking prison. I hope he doesn't assault anybody, though. I guess there's that. But like, I think he has a girlfriend now, except he might hit her because he used to be a domestic abuser.
Come on, you can't just call around. You can't
I
just
said
go
he
around,
used to be a domestic abuser.
But you said that you
I
think
said
that
he
he
might.
hits women.
I said
okay,
I said he
you're
might because
thin,
he
that's
used
a
to be a
thin-
domestic abuser.
That's a thin line,
Oh, it's
bro.
a-
We need to watch what we say. No evidence fucking hits
Oh,
anymore.
I didn't wait. No, I never said. I know of absolutely no evidence that he actively hits women. Just to be very clear, right? I said he used to be a domestic abuser by his own admission. Ergo. Maybe he'll do it in the future. I don't fucking know. I'm not. I'm not a priest. I don't. Wait, is it a priest?
You mean a psychic?
Yeah, clairvoyant was the one I was going for. I don't know why priest came into my head. Well, it doesn't really matter. I definitely got completely off topic with that. What's up, Grimsy?
Yo, do you care if I'm in here?
I mean, Mayhem
Are you a
probably
child?
does.
Are you a child? Are you a minor?
I'm 18.
Is he?
Yes. Why would
Yeah.
I lie to you? Why would I say I'm... What?
I just want to know because we're talking about like weird, like sensitive, like
No,
shit. Like I don't want a
he's
fucking
18.
child in here.
He's 18.
I'm 18,
I
dude.
don't let kids hang out on the channel.
Okay.
All I want to say is he satirically fucked that kid and that girl too. Like basically everything he does is satire, and
Yeah,
anybody
so-
that tries to say differently is honestly like pretty disingenuous because he's like mega IQ genius.
So he satirically fucks children.
Sometimes, but
Sometimes.
not often.
Only
Oh my
if they
God.
dress up. Only if they get dressed up and they're twerking.
I don't know, man. That's kind of weird. You're kind of making shit up here, dude. That's kind of fucked up.
Okay, hold on. God damn it,
Yeah,
Grimsy.
I just want to come in really quick about the consent thing, dude.
Yeah.
I don't understand the whole thing, like creating a culture about it. Every time me and my girlfriend fuck, I say, "Do you want to fuck?" And if she says yes, we fuck. If she says no, we don't. Is that like?
I mean, that's
like-
I think that's literally all it is. But like,
Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I think it is.
Mayhem, what is that accurate?
I mean,
Or-
there's a little bit more to it than that. Like, it has to be like voluntary. Like, it can't be like coerced. Like, it's not like
Well,
like
you
you're
can't
like
be,
guilt
like,
tripping
holding
her
her
into it.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like not even that. Like, you can't just be like, oh my god, like I'm so depressed, like I'm so sad. If you don't have sex with me, kill myself, like that type of shit.
Well, yeah,
no.
I'd assume that's like pussy behavior in general.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
like
so
I
that's
don't
not-
think you can like threaten to suicide yourself, or else like if you don't get pussy. I think that's like.
Yeah,
I
like
think
that
that's-
would we
that's
would all
pretty fucking
agree that
disturbing.
we would all agree that like consent is not like it's fucking sketchy, like it's not
Yeah.
freely given. So freely given,
Yeah, that's coerced
voluntary, and
consent.
enthusiastic, just like that kind of shit, you know?
So basically, it's just unique consent that's not coerced. I mean, that's pretty basic.
Yeah, like
his situation though, it's not like there's a gray area on it. He's literally saying that it's technically rape because the woman told him she wasn't ready, and it was a no, and he shoved it in anyway and just kept fucking her. The problem with that is, in that situation, she was okay with him doing that. In another situation where she really wasn't, he'd be in fucking prison.
How many
Like,
times did he
Yeah.
fuck this girl? Wait,
I
okay,
don't know.
like was it a
was-
one night stand
yeah,
or?
It was
one-night
he
stand, I
met her,
think.
yeah, he met her 2 hours like beforehand though, so it's not like they had a previous like established relationship.
Is it possible that he's making all this shit up for content?
I mean,
I
maybe.
mean, possibly. I mean,
Because at this point, it just seems like this shit he says is so brain dead retarded and contradicts like multiple points contradict themselves. And on top of this too is like who in their right let me take that back. Not who in their right mind, because obviously he's not in his right mind. Like goes on his stream, talks to a woman and is like, "Listen, I'm going to talk to you for 45 minutes about how I fucked a girl and she basically said no, and try to get you to admit that yes, you would have done it too." I mean, I don't know. It seems like I hate the whole he's just a character meme, but as each day passes, the more I'm convinced that he's just fucking disabled or just a character.
I like there's a lot of things that he says, and it's kind of like Mayhem. You were saying like he's running on a speed run.
it's like a crime speed run. It's just like name like the top 10 most vile things that a human being can do or say, and then you just go through the checklist of like the shit that Mr. Girl has admitted to doing on video.
Yeah, so like that's the thing. I think that he is dishonest only in the sense that I mean, god damn it, maybe it's just because I don't think he's normal. But when he's conveying information, there's just that part of me that's like, it's not again. It's not like I have research that debunks his statements or anything of that nature. But he talks about a lot of shit, and I don't think that he's necessarily a good narrator. Right? I don't.
I'm
think
not
that,
sure if that really matters though, because here are the two options, okay?
Yeah.
He either A is telling the truth and he technically, legally, whatever, raped someone, or he's lying about technically, legally raping
and
someone.
he's
Which
telling
one is
people,
worse?
Well, I mean, the problem with the second one isn't just like that he's lying about it. It's that he's telling people it's okay to do that. Like that's fun.
I'm not sure
literally
he was
says
telling-
it's boring to ask for consent. It's
Yeah.
not.
Well,
fun.
okay. Let me take this really too quick. All right, you
Yeah.
might kill me in the street here, but to an extent, okay. And I'm saying this very liberally. Okay, he is kind of right. The part of consent culture where it's like you're fucking a girl and eat every 30 seconds, you're like, okay, do you still want it? Whenever you're fucking somebody, like that's retarded.
Okay, I don't
But,
think
like-
that. I don't think that's what he's
I don't think
saying,
it's like
though.
that, like the
I really
exaggerated,
don't
and
think
it's
that's what
not
he's
like
saying.
it's not like you have to make them sign like a fucking consent contract. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like you can fucking tell, like, what the fuck, like, you get what I mean? And it's not like every 30 seconds, and it's not like you have to ask like straight up, are you willing and able to have sex with me? Would you like to fornicate, yes or no? It's like
I do that every time.
it's not like that. Like, you can literally, like, I don't know, like, hypothetically, like, you could go to like fucking unbutton their pants or whatever, and you're like, yo, is this cool? And they're like, yeah, and then you ready to go.
Yeah. I
Like,
think
it's
what
not-
I think the thing is too is I think that people nowadays in particular, I'm not trying to say go back to the 1950s with one sexual partner, but I think the more times you have sex with different people, it gets boring. Like it's like drug use, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing. He says that he's not interested in sex and he doesn't have it that often.
He obviously is.
Well,
he obviously is.
Do you really think he has sex that often?
Yes. I think he hires hookers. I think that would be in his MO to hire hookers and fuck in a trailer.
Then he never has to worry about consent because he's paying them. Is that the logic then?
Well, I mean, dude, does he have enough money to buy hookers every day? I don't know.
I don't know. Like
exactly.
You threw in hookers. Like who fucking?
I don't know.
We're getting really, really derailed here.
Okay.
Completely.
So what we're talking about here, right? Is like the original point brought up is like, is he a troll? Now, I think that he does believe some of the shit he says, right? But honestly, I feel like a lot of this shit he ramps up for entertainment value, to make a bigger point, and to get like fucking people to react to it and be like, look at this fucking dickhead.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, I don't think he would have made like the cuties review as like inflammatory as it was if he did that, because if you remember the original cuties review, like he wasn't just like remorsefully saying, yes, I was attracted to these 11-year-old girls. Like he was like saying that they were like so hot, and like how people were like jerking off to them, and like millions of people around the world were jerking off to them, and like it was like ridiculous. It was like egregious. Like just
and then there was that line. It's not my fault. It's
like I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
Oh shit!
There's
Hold on,
in the production.
I gotta read these tips. Because they've been sitting for a while. Mr. Girl goes on a date to a bar. The bartender asks, "Who's the long face?" Mr. Girl, that's Connor's ex. Also, I sent the anus clip on Twitter.
I saw it in the Discord. I'm gonna watch that later.
I'll pull it up when we head out. Nazan, thank you for the tip. It gets worse is the embodiment of Mr. Girl.
I always have to tell people that. They think, oh, like that's the end of the clip, and I'm like, no, keep watching.
It keeps going.
It gets worse.
Keep going. The Appalachian Prince for 20. Thank you, buddy. Here, since you wouldn't let me buy you dinner when you were in West Virginia. You didn't even hit me up when I was in West Virginia. What do you mean? But I had a lot of fun there. I was there for Broly's wedding. And it was... Oh, here we go. I got the clip ready. I'm just going to go and play. Wait, what's this? Mayhem gets Mr. Girl's take on the Oedipus complex?
Yeah, that's the first time my first and only time I spoke to him over VC, which was about a year ago. Talk about...
Oh my goodness. This is...
Oh my god, it's my
Oedipus.
Oh my goodness.
Oedipus is the guy that killed his father, married his mother.
Okay, so hold on. I need to give some background. So basically the first no, on psychology. The first thing that they teach you when you take a psychology class is about Sigmund Freud. He's considered like the grandfather of modern psychology.
I think
he was addicted to crack, and so he has
Wait, what? Okay, I didn't know that.
He was high all the time. And so he basically did self-reflection, and he basically invented talk therapy, and through this he developed a series of theories about the human psyche. And the thing is, and I like to say that he founded psychology because his theories made people so angry that they went out of their way to prove him wrong. And one of those theories is the Oedipus complex. And what that is, or Oedipus, whatever, is that he thinks that at some point, this is Freud, by the way. Freud
wants to fuck their mother.
Yes,
Holy
exactly.
Shit. Wait, no, my friend told me that he was in college.
Exactly.
Taking a
So
course.
this is like a legitimate psychological theory that people think that it is like a normal development stage in young boys' lives to like resent their father and be sexually attracted to their mothers. And they think that's normal. It's just stage of development, and then they grow out of it. So Freud existed like 100 years ago, but still
Mhm.
there are some like people that study psychology and they are Freudians. Most people are not. And so I went on this podcast, like I called into it
Mhm.
and I asked him what his thoughts are on it, and you can see I talk about the id, ego, and the super ego in there as well. Basically, it's your animal instincts, like your drive, you know, like
Mhm.
your predator fucking whatever. Okay, so play the clip. That's all the background you need to know.
Jeez, she's bossy.
Your theories on your theories, your ideas about like this, your subconscious impulses. You sound
Yeah.
like a Freudian. You sound like a Freudian. So
You know, my grandfather was a psychologist and my father is a psychologist.
that makes
So
a lot of
that
sense to me.
that could be part of why that is.
So, because what
Wait, he was
you're
talking to Pie Man
describing,
a
like,
year
I'm
ago?
not an expert, I'm a
Yeah.
fucking idiot, but like what you're describing kind
Fuck.
of sounds like
Crow, stop smoking weed for a second. Wait.
First off,
Um,
I'm dabbing. Second, this is the Pie Man thing. This is the Pie Man interview. I remember people talking
no,
about.
No, you cracker. That was like a week ago.
Wait,
No,
You're getting
this
so
isn't a
old.
week ago. This is from last year. You fucking idiot.
no, but he's talked to Pie Man 2 different times, okay? He went on Pie Man's Drama Time podcast in like 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Early 2021, and then that's when I called in, and Mr. Girl actually used to follow me on Twitter. And then he blew up, and then he like redeemed Pie Man. It was such a weird like full circle moment.
Yeah,
That's funny.
fucking weird.
Anyway, just you just need to
Okay.
watch this. Like the impulses you're talking about is like
The id, the ego, and the super
id,
ego.
yeah, the id, the ego, and the super ego. Exactly. So, just want to tie in your statements about your weird impulses and about pedophilia. Can you give us your thoughts on the Oedipus complex?
Yeah, I was in I was in a college class. I was in a philosophy class, and the teacher was talking about the Oedipus complex, and she was like, Freud had some really weird ideas about sexuality. And I raised my hand and I was like, I think Freud didn't describe like human sexuality perfectly, but he perfectly described my sexuality. And she thought that was
That's
like really
interesting.
funny, and everybody was
Can
like
you-
super weirded out.
Sorry. Can I just confirm that you just admitted that you were attracted to your mother as a child?
Actually, well, yeah, when I was really young, yeah.
Oh God.
It gets worse.
Okay.
And it's definitely planted some very weird, dark seeds in my brain. But when I was 16,
Okay. Now we could jump into him being 16. He was attracted to his mother as a child. It put some very dark seeds in his head. The seeds are about to blossom.
my mother
He
kicked
challenged
me
his
out of my
father to a
house.
duel. Took his bitch.
He challenged his father to a duel, murdered his father, married his mother, found out that he married his mother, but that he was totally okay with it. So it's kind of like
And she was
Oedipus.
actually 12 the whole time.
Actually, the following clip, like I think it perfectly explains why Mr. Girl is the way that he is. Oh,
To go live with my father.
unfortunate.
It is. When I confronted her about this at age 25, she told me that it was partly because she was sexually attracted to me and afraid for me.
Huh?
So he says his mother
Yeah, so
was
his
attracted
mom
to him.
Yeah, he says that his mom kicked him out of the house when when he was 16. And then when he confronted her about it when he was 25, she said that she did it because she was attracted to him and she was scared for him.
Hmm. Can we
So
talk
that
about the value
so-
of having good parenting? 'Cause, like-
So father was a psychologist, grandfather was a psychologist, mother was attracted to him.
Mother is an
Um,
incest pedophile.
Um,
Ebiophile. Incest ebiophile.
So this is why Mr. Girl is the way that he is. I think that explains it perfectly.
Yeah, probably if he was. Ah, god damn.
I mean, you can finish out the clip. He doesn't elaborate much more. Yeah, just play it. He like talks about it a little bit more. Well, that is certainly a statement.
So you can imagine if you have to cope with the knowledge. Also, I already knew that. That's the other disturbing thing, is that I already knew she was sexually attracted to me, and I was they call it covert incest, but I was completely repulsed by her. I'd say up until I was like 12, I wanted to have sex with her, and then after I was 12, I wanted to be as far away from her as physically possible at all times. So you could
I need to go
describe
for
that
like
as
5 minutes, so
Oh my
rest
God,
of you,
it's 5 minutes.
keep
Me
the
too.
podcast going.
no. I got it, Pie Man. I'll take
Okay,
over. It's
thanks.
fine. Yeah. So I think being exposed to such like disturbing ideas as a child, and the idea that like people can want things and it can affect you, what they're thinking, even if they don't know they're thinking it, or it's like this just disturbing like psychological mess of ideas, and having that kind of like schema for understanding it, like you were saying, the Freudian way of viewing things, I think that has definitely informed how I view other people for sure. And it does occasionally make me think like, what if my family is just really, really fucked up, and now I think like people are fucked up, but they're not really. But then like I see other people and I'm like, no, I think everybody's fucked up. I think my family's particularly fucked up and particularly open about being fucked up in some ways, and really bad at handling it. Like I haven't spoken to either of my parents in many years. I haven't spoken to my mother since she said that. I was like,
Can you imagine this guy going home for Thanksgiving dinner?
He just said that he's like never spoken to her, that he hasn't spoken to his mother in years, and I think that's pretty fair. I don't think I would ever speak to my parent ever again if they said that to me.
No, God, but like, I mean, it does explain why he's so like twisted if he says that he knew his mother was attracted to him.
Anyway, that's another thing that we can tick off the crime tier list. Incestuous desires. Well, that's not a crime, but like you
not
get
fair.
what I mean.
He had them when he was 12, is what he said. The mother, though, definitely. Put the mother in his place. We can drag her ass in too. They're all disgusting.
You think it's true?
Wait, what?
I don't think it's true.
You don't think that it's
what's
true?
No.
I remember like he repeated this exact same story on a different podcast, but I clipped this one because, you know, I don't know. I forget which podcast he said it on, but
I mean, I think it's very fair to say he probably had a fucked up childhood. I think like a lot of people that have this line of thinking, and honestly a lot of degenerate shit, can be traced back to its roots in like fucked up parenting techniques.
I don't want to like. The thing is, I think it's good to know why people are the way that they are, but also I don't think it's an excuse. For
It's not. But what I'm trying to say is that like you have to understand too is that whenever we're saying things like, oh, you know, if he has this voice and it goes everywhere, it could inspire other people. It's like maybe he's just fucked in the head, like naturally. And societal impacts have made him that way. And you know, obviously, I'm not a big fan of sociology, so I don't like that kind of a sentiment or anything. But at the end of the day, it's like he's doing it to piss off other people because he likes pissing off other people. I like it too. It feels good. But I think he just found a new way to do it, and it works every single fucking time. But on top of that too, like he only exists because there's no acceptance for the opposition. Now, I'm not saying like acceptance is a good thing or anything, right? But I truly don't believe he would say this shit if people weren't like as like opposed to it. I think he'd just be a normal dude. Maybe that's insane. Maybe that's conspiracy.
No,
I
like
mean,
the thing is,
if
I
nobody
don't think anyone can really say, because it's not like we sat down with this guy, had a one-on-one conversation with him. It's not like he's actually gone to a psychiatrist and been diagnosed, and even if he was, it's not like he shared that with anybody. So we're basically just speculating about a guy's mental health and why we think he is so fucked up, why we think he says fucked up shit. But that's really all you can do. I mean, at the end of the day, though, I'm not sure it really matters. I just don't get why this guy has a following. I'm not going to sit there and go like, YouTube needs to ban him right now. I mean, yeah, he says disturbing shit, but like, I mean, I just don't get why people are watching this guy. I don't get why people are subscribing to this guy. I don't get why he gets invited to do interviews and shit, and people aren't fucking pressing him and holding his fucking face to the fire.
Well, the thing is, though, is that Grimsey is right in the aspect of like, if this kind of thing didn't have like an audience for it, if there was no audience for it, like he'd be making videos and he wouldn't have a platform, if that makes sense. But I feel like Crow, like you're kind of contradicting yourself, because in a way you're saying like, why do people watch this? Why do people listen to this? Why is there an audience for this? But at the same time, we've literally just spent the past 2 hours like watching this guy's content and like speculating about like his inner thoughts, and like I feel like that's why
I guess when I say there's an audience, I mean there's a fan base for it. Because if you go to his channel and you go to the comment section, they're very enthusiastic for Mr. Girl.
They're probably kids. Like, I'm not saying that to be like lol funny pedo shit, but like kids believe any bullshit you feed them. It's really easy.
Maybe. I'll be honest with you. I really don't know Mayhem, but like there's a lot of like positive response when he talks about some of this shit. That's what I don't understand. If you're going to say like, well, people are watching it because they're being critical or they're ripping on it or they find it unironically funny. I mean, I get that, but like there seems to be like an actual positive response. Like Stardust is an actual fan of his, right? Like that shit does not make sense to me is what I'm really
It's just
saying.
wants attention. Guaranteed.
Maybe that's it. And if they said that, I would drop it right away. I guess I just don't understand, and it drives me absolutely nuts. I hate when I don't understand something.
I came in kind of late here. What's going on? What's the topic here?
Oh boy.
The guy that satirically fucks kids is like fucking of age women. Okay. Non-consensually, but like it's kind of consent meme.
That was not.
No, that's not where we were.
Wait, are we talking about the Freudian thing?
I don't know.
What the fuck are we on, man?
I think we were just talking in general about Mr. Girl.
I was talking about like I don't understand why he has a growing fan base of people, and I do understand that there are always going to be people that want to watch because they want to rip on it or because they'll find it unironically funny, shit like that. I do get that. But I mean, I'm talking about the people that are like tuning in and they're being like really positive and they're like hardcore fans of his, like Stardust. I don't really understand that. It's really weird to me, and I don't get it.
So did you see the Drunken Peasants podcast? Did you see that?
Yeah.
So let me sum it up. All right. I align with basically everything that Joe said on that podcast. I think that Mr. Girl is full of shit. I think he's just everything he's doing is performative because he knows it's going to get him attention. And Joe basically called him out on it. And he knows it too. And that's why he didn't want to stick around, because Joe's like, I'm not going to play this fucking game with you. It's just like, because you're not here to be serious and have a serious conversation. All you're doing is performative shit. I see right through it. So we're not going to have an honest conversation because you're not here to have an honest conversation. You're here to put on this little show that you do, trying to be the internet's version of Andy Kaufman. And I'm not going to fuck with you like that, because, either admit to doing that or we're not going to have this conversation. That's why Joe wasn't taking him seriously at all. And that's why Joe kept, people I know that some people criticize Joe for it. I'm like, nah, that's the way he should be handled, because he is full of shit. That's what I think. I mean, I could be completely wrong. Maybe he does believe some of these things that he actually espouses to a certain degree. But I think a lot of it is largely because he knows, it's going to get a reaction out of people, especially in current year.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about this earlier. Like, I would definitely agree that he sensationalizes some kind of stuff. He like says it in a way that he get a reaction and shit like that. Like he like there we were just watching a video where the production was just like absolutely ridiculous. Like he was like doing weird shit with like a knife. He like he definitely frames like the shit that he does in a way that is going to get the biggest reaction possible, especially like he makes fucking parody songs and shit. But like I don't know. Like I don't understand why you would say the things that you want. Like there's so many easier ways to get clout on the internet than genuinely ruining your life, because this is life ruining. This man, it will not be that, like, you cannot find a normal job after you say these things on the internet. And he's doing it like with his face as well in the thumbnail. Like he will not be able, like this man won't be able to find a normal job. This man is if this doesn't work out, like this is the ultimate like he's all in. Like, if this doesn't work out, like, he's fucked.
I think he's already fucked. He's been fucked, hasn't he? I mean, he has that big thing about him talking about how he sympathizes with fucking the Virginia Tech mass shooter. When you look up his fucking name, that's what comes up.
Yeah, because he actually was pretty sure. But yeah, no, it like if this doesn't work out for him and like Twitch doesn't work out, well, he's banned already, so he kind of is already fucked. And I'm pretty sure he's been banned on TikTok. I don't know what happened to his original YouTube channel. I think he has 2? I don't think he's been banned off of YouTube.
He got banned for a little bit and then he came back. I think that's the meme.
Oh, whoa, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Yo, he's no. He's ban evading right now?
I don't think so. No, I think what happened is
did they like undo the ban?
Yeah, I think that's what happened. No, he's not ban evading. I think that he will be fine monetarily, because I don't think that this audience is going anywhere, because nobody else is saying this shit.
I mean, it will if they ban him.
Yes, you're right. But I mean, knowing this, like, dude, you could go get fucking donations from anywhere. And whenever you cultivate a fan base based on like saying shit that nobody else is going to say, I mean, it's pretty fucking like Crow said, like positive, do or die type shit. I think that's the kind of cult you build, not cult, but you know what I mean, like cult fan base kind of deal.
Well, I remember when he was talking about Bo Black's sister, the situation with her, and he starts fucking empathizing with the fucking groomer dude.
Because it's shocking. Because it will get people talking. Because
I'm like, I'm listening to it and I'm going like, it's just really fucked up. That's
exactly
really fucked up.
That's the point. Who the fuck would say this? Mr. Girl would. He's not a pussy, dude.
A lot of people used him as like a free speech martyr, which is like, okay, bro.
Like my issue with that, the idea of using Mr. Girl as your free speech martyr, I can point to so many channels that have been banned off of YouTube that are way more defensible than the dude that says he's sexually aroused by 11-year-olds. Like, let's go. We can do the fucking free speech shit, and we don't have to fucking make the pedophile the fucking martyr for the movement.
I mean, the way that Tommy, the way that Tommy phrased it when like Tommy was asking me about it on his show was that, it's like the most egregious and like the worst kinds of speech that need to be protected the most. So like the line doesn't go further. The line in the sand doesn't get further drawn back. But touching on what
he's full of shit. Okay, sorry. I should say he's full of shit. I completely disagree with that statement, only because YouTube has already been like banning channels off of the platform. Deep Humor, who's a friend of mine and John's, his channel is just banned for like repeated and severe violations of community guidelines. All he does is upload videos about YouTube policy changes and content on the platform. That's literally all he does. Not controversial in any way, shape, or form. Like literally the most milquetoast shit possible. And his channel got banned, right?
Yeah.
I like, we can point to so many channels that have already been banned. Why the fuck are you now drawing a line in the sand on the fucking pedophile? They've already banned people for way less Like, I just find it stupid to sit there and argue that you gotta, like, you really gotta fight, really dig your heels in for the pedo, when you know that YouTube's already been banning people, like, specifically for political content. We know that's happening right now. I mean, it's probably going to get worse because, you know, midterms are coming up. So, like, they tend to, like, police the content pretty heavily.
Yeah,
Right?
I would agree with you, but the thing is though is that the free speech people say that like none of them should have been banned. Like they would um like if they knew about like the channels that have been banned for other stuff, like if you're like really into the free speech shit, you would say that like they deserve to be on YouTube. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I just want to touch on what Grimsy was saying earlier
my
about
thing is the whole argument was about him getting banned off of Twitch, I think, originally. And I don't remember why he got banned off of that
they
platform.
didn't tell him, I think.
Yeah. I was just sitting there going, like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be upset that he got banned off of Twitch. Like, I'm really not going to be, right? Because of the shit that he fucking does. That's where I'm at with it. I get the free speech thing. I get it. But, like, I'm not upset. Like, I'm not going to sit there and, like, be like, he needs his Twitch account back. I mean, Twitch is probably the worst platform for this shit. And we know that they are. Like, we talked about it so many times. They banned somebody who was literally doing a live stream on the street, and he got shot. And so Twitch banned him for the graphic content that he showed in his live stream. Literally somebody shooting him. And when he appealed the ban, they refused. So I'm like, you know, Twitch is like terrible. It's garbage.
Yeah.
I guess, God damn, I feel like I have to over-explain on it so people don't think that I'm like banning him off of YouTube right now.
Twitch TOS like sucks really bad. But anyway, I've been meaning to go back on a point that Grimsy said like a while ago about how like he's gonna be fine like with money. But the thing is though is that I think it's possible that he won't be because, you know, if he's being banned off of all these platforms and then if you're really into like controversial shit like Patreon will ban you, like it's possible that he could run into financial trouble. He's not like a huge right now. Like I wouldn't say that, I don't know like what his situation is, obviously like his savings or whatever. But like if he like keeps getting banned, like I think that he's gonna be in financial trouble eventually because what the fuck?
I do know that he did say that he's not worried about it because his old boss said that they'd rehire him.
Oh, okay.
So apart from that, but like regarding that too, is like I honestly feel so. Let's say that Mr. Girl is 100% truthful about whatever he says, right? I would not be surprised if he'd just be like the kind of guy like, you know, gigs up, time to kill myself. I don't think that that's necessarily a hard conclusion to draw. I think he'd be fine with that. Honestly, I don't think he cares. If this is all realistic,
you think this is self-sabotage? Like he's like, okay, I have one shot to make it. I'm gonna like be 100% fucking honest on social media, and then if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna end it. What?
No, I'm saying that I don't think he cares. I don't think that's
you
a
mean, like if he doesn't make it on YouTube, he doesn't care if he gets ended on YouTube.
I don't think he cares about his life at all. I think that he's the kind of guy that would just kill himself.
Oh,
like not that way, but like you know what I mean. Like I feel like
if things really got to the like very end to the limit, you think he would just say fuck it?
And I don't think he'd care.
I mean, maybe I don't know, dude.
I've known dudes like that.
I don't think he cares if he gets banned outright because at the end of the day, if he says that he already has another job lined up for him, but that's if that's true. If that's not true, then yeah, he'd probably be pretty fucking tweaked out if he got banned off of YouTube right now.
Yeah. So anyway, those are all of the clips that I have for you. I don't know if there's anything else that you wanted to watch, but that's what I had prepped for today.
I just have the prolapsed anus clip pulled up.
Jesus Christ, dude.
What the fuck? What?
Like, it's the fucking one that GGM and SuperChat are tipped about.
This is a Stardust clip, not a Mr. Girl clip.
Yeah, this is a Stardust clip. Before I play it, though, Zombie Fox, thank you for the tip for 10 from everything I've heard about this guy, he is the type of person thinks all people have fucked up desires that they should let loose. Sorry, Max, but many people in the world are sane and not fucking cavemen. Even as a furry, I'm not that degenerate.
Do you want to fuck horses though?
He's a furry.
They
I
said
think
they're- they
I
said
think
they're-
Crow knows some. Isn't there a guy that you put out there that
We've
does
made
that?
several
Crow?
Connor jokes already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean joke? Fuck is a joke. You tell me he satirically fucked the horse?
Satirically fucked the horse. Why do you keep saying satirically?
Crow, you're too
everything?
fried. Just play the video.
I'm gonna play the video. You're mean.
You know what? All of you guys can suck my fucking butt, okay? Every night I come here
What?
and I just get fucking disrespected more. Every night. So you know
Trolling.
what? Fuck all of you people. You can suck my butt. All 3 inches of it.
Trolling.
All 3 inches of it.
There's
She's so
nothing
funny.
likable about this girl. That's why she
She's-
orbits Mr. Girl.
She's so funny. This is so funny.
There's absolutely nothing likable about her.
Wait, she didn't say the
And-
word prolapse.
No, she didn't. So why are people saying
I
prolapse?
wanted her to say
You
the
know what?
like
Oh,
suck
maybe-
my
maybe-
prolapse anus.
Maybe because she said 3 inches, and that is
Does that imply that it's prolapsed?
maybe.
I mean, it's pretty fucking deep if it is.
that'd be like the deepest of deep cuts. Oh, Gigi Evans usually on point, so like there's got to be something I'm missing here. Gigi, speaking of Gigi Evans, thank you for the tip, buddy. Tommy C, freedom of speech needs to be defended at all costs. All of commentary points to Mr. Girl as the hill to die on. Tommy C, perfect. He's at least funny.
I don't know. I don't know how accurate that is because I feel like a lot of commentary pushes back against Mr. Girl. Like I know you guys don't like these guys, but Augie pushed back against Mr. Girl, Technical pushed back against Mr. Girl. Who
I
else
love
pushed-
technicals. Technicals is my nigga.
Okay.
I think
I'm black.
I would.
Technicals. Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's just it. Like I feel like there's not a lot of people. Has there been anyone in commentary that's like actively like?
No,
being
I don't
yeah.
think. I think the only person that's actually said that they like Mr. Girl would be Stardust. The only person that I think has said that Mr. Girl looked good was during the drunken peasants shit. Augie and Connor apparently said that drunken peasants lost to Mr. Girl on it. I don't know if they were trolling or whatever,
no,
but
No, I don't think so. I think Joe was 100% on point. You know what
no,
I mean?
I'm saying like that's the only thing that
Yeah.
I could that you could
Yeah.
stretch into saying that they're being positive about Mr. Girl. The only thing I'll say about Augie and Mr. Girl, I don't think Augie is supportive of Mr. Girl at all. However, like when I was watching Mr. Girl talking about Bo Black's story, right? Some of the shit that he was saying, Augie is like sitting right there and is letting fucking Mr. Girl say this shit. And I'm like, I just expected some type of reaction only because Augie isn't the patient type of person, right? And he was saying some really heinous shit. That's where I would say that, but I do not in any way think.
No, but the
that
thing
Augie
is though
like,
is that
supportive of the guy.
Augie like later on his Twitch stream he like acknowledged that he should have stepped in earlier and he apologized and he acknowledged that was wrong and he like talked about how he like personally like apologized to Bo Blacks and stuff.
Okay.
So I mean,
Well, I mean,
he
that's
did
fair.
he did
Like,
acknowledge that
I
was,
don't watch
you know.
Twitch, so like again, I didn't see that, but if that's true, like
yeah,
good-
he
good-
owned
good
up
at
to
least
it
for owning
fully.
up to it.
Yeah, fully.
I just when I see people talking to Mr. Girl, if you're going to like have that sort of conversation with them, I just like you got to be prepared for like that to happen, because again, you don't want a situation like that. I mean, I guess that's where I am with it. If you're gonna choose to like have him on your channel, at least be fucking prepared. But again, I don't think that anybody other than Stardust has actually been supportive of the guy. Just to be clear, I don't, and Tommy C wanting to defend Mr. Girl on grounds of freedom of speech, I don't think that's him defending his content. And I think if anyone tried to argue that, I think that's really disingenuous. But Tommy C's also the guy though that said that he was canceling people in self-defense. So I don't really know how much I really want to take that guy's opinion on anything that he does seriously. It just personally, I've never heard someone say that they're canceling someone in self-defense.
Yeah.
How does taking someone's channel away from them stop them from, like, how's that stop them from harming you? Oh, they're gonna say mean things? Fucking Christ,
I don't
dude.
know. The
That was
fact
funny.
that like it's so crazy, the fact that like Mr. Girl is like the one thing that the commentary community can agree on.
Yeah, and I don't think Stardust is even really necessarily commentary. She's a Twitch streamer, and she orbits around other commentary people. I would not call her a commentary channel, really.
Yeah, no, like she just does like her like political thing. I don't know.
Yeah. And again, I thought Technicals did great when he was pushing back on him. Boblox was also pushing back on him too. I think Boblox has been consistent, and I would say Boblox has probably been the most generous.
He's been so charitable.
Yeah.
Boblox is so nice. Like, and after those comments made by Mr. Girl about the whole like situation, I would not be that nice to him. Like, I would have absolutely like gone like scorched earth. Like, I'm sorry. Like, once you involve like family who's like not like a public figure, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So.
I think that there are definitely people that have obviously pushed back on him. I think that Stardust is really the only person I've seen who's been like a very vocal supporter of him that has any type of platform.
And not even from like the speech perspective. She just like thinks that
she's
like,
just a fan.
Is good.
Yeah, she just likes his content. She's a fan of his.
She wrote him an admiration.
Yeah, the fucking letter is so weird because
especially looking back on everything that we just saw.
She wrote it after she fucking interviewed him and he said he wanted to fuck horses. Like, what the fuck? Like, I could have kind of understood it. I'm not really, but like, it would have been better if she hadn't literally heard 2 months prior that this man was sexually attracted to horses. That's weird. So weird.
Bro, she has no redeemable qualities whatsoever. Like, look at her. Look at her content, look at everything she does. None of this shit is redeemable. It's all garbage. So she just takes around anybody that will take her, and most people just think she's retarded. Maybe Mr. Girl told her, hey, maybe I'd fuck your corpse, and that made her feel good. You never know.
I mean, I guess on some level you're right.
I mean, no, just like think about it realistically, right? Let's say you have no redeemable qualities and nobody likes you, rightfully so, because you're fucking a brainlet. Okay?
So do you think she's like clout chasing off of Mr. Girl?
I don't, because like that.
I think that
that letter was a little too heartfelt.
I think that it's either. I think it definitely has a little bit to do with that. Because let's be honest.
See if I can find it.
That's always somewhere, right? Like that's always somewhere in anybody's thing online. There's always a part of that, right? But on top of that too, I think she's so fucking boring and unentertaining that she basically uses people to supplement her content and her opinions and everything else because she's fucking bland as shit.
Hold on. Oh, you know what? I remember how I found it last time.
Oh my God.
I just went to Lieutenant Mayhem's Twitter.
Oh wait, can we show Lieutenant Mayhem? I really want to show you a really cool clip of Crow.
No.
Are you down? Are you down?
Okay.
He
Well,
lost
I'm
this
not-
debate
I-
so hard to what's her name, Crow?
This is why I don't like hanging out with 18-year-olds.
Dude, fuck off. Fuck you.
You're so fucking annoying.
Okay.
I mean, but you know what? I will say this. You're better than my actual little brother. You're substantially better than my actual little brother. You know, I had to someone posted his Kiwi Farms link in my Discord. I had to delete it because his docs is out there. And I'm like, you know, this is like really fucked up. The guy's a fucking idiot. And the thing is, you know, he doesn't live by himself. He lives with my
Are
parents.
you blocked on Stardust's Twitter?
What? Me?
Why are you trying to? What are you trying to find?
I'm trying to find the fucking
The love thread.
Yes, I'm trying to find the love
Okay,
thread.
go on the Twitter search bar. Okay, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna give you a life hack. Okay, go on the Twitter search bar and then quote from. Actually, you don't even hold on. You don't even need to do that. Twitter fixed it. Delete it. Her @ is @tweets from star. So just type in @tweets from star.
Okay. @tweets from star.
And
Okay.
just type in Mr. Girl.
Oh, okay. See, I knew I could do that, but I figured there would be a lot of tweets.
Is it okay, I think you need to put it like a period in there.
Wait, hold on. Mr. Girl Twitch.
You need a period between Mr. and girl because it needs to be like the exact thing. Mr. Space.
Wait, hold on.
Did she delete it?
No, it's still up on her Twitter because I had it pulled up earlier. Hold on, everybody. Let me show you how this life hack is working out for me.
Mr. Space Girl.
Hold on. Some life hack. Okay, sorry, Mr. Space Girl.
It's not my fault.
Hey,
it's not my fault that you literally can't type.
He's disabled.
Stop
being ableist.
The fuck you mean?
Have you seen him eat nuts? He's disabled as shit.
Hold on.
Oh my god, this is so frustrating. I'll literally find it.
Here we go. I found it.
There we go.
Okay, all right. You said that she's just a clout chaser, right?
I presented that theory.
Okay, all right. Let's go through this again. All right.
Honestly, next time just play the clip from my video of me doing a dramatic.
Oh my gosh, I have your video pulled up.
I did a very good dramatic reading.
Yeah, where was that in the video though?
When it turns black and white. There it is.
Definitely a time saver.
Stardust wrote them a heartfelt expression of her appreciation for him, begging Twitch to unban him. I will now do a dramatic reading of the thread. Dear Twitch, @Twitch support, please give my friend Mr. Girl's account back. He is a well-meaning, kind soul. Mr. Girl is incredibly creative and talented, and I can only see him growing. He may have controversial ways of framing things, but that aids him in starting and propelling a conversation about a subject forward. When I first saw Mr. Girl, I was slightly taken aback by how open and frank he was, but something about his honesty and his humor spoke to me. It felt...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that, Grimsy?
I don't want to hear it. Just move on.
Fucking weirdo.
I fucked Mr. Girl twice.
Felt like I'd met
no, but
a
it meant yes.
long-lost kin. He believes so much in the truth, even when it ain't convenient. He's an advocate for health overall and for healthy boundaries. He's encouraged people to better their lives every chance he gets. He will turn down incredible opportunities to live by his principles. I don't think most people are like him. I very rarely talked to someone who understood me, who knew what it was like to walk around with a shadow over you. I think he knew, and never expected anything in return from me. It's nice to meet someone else who lives in the dark. Mr. Girl is unafraid to explore the hard, painful, dark parts of being human, and explore how to grow past these parts. Please give him his channel back. It's such a waste if he doesn't put his creativity into the world. Thank you for reading my thread.
I'm a pedophile!
100% clout chasing.
Yeah.
Look at all she got on those tweets.
Wait, what?
That's more likes than she's seen fucking forever.
Oh, okay. Look, I get what you're saying, but also no, I disagree.
Yeah, everybody was talking about it. Of course she did.
Maybe.
This is clout chasing 101, dude.
But that was too heartfelt.
No, it wasn't. She just sucked his dick for like 3 minutes. Anybody
Not
can
if,
write that.
not if you consider that she wants to try to be like him.
Well, that's okay, but that's Grimsey saying.
Yeah,
that
because
she
he's
doesn't.
entertaining. I mean,
No,
say what you will about the
Grimsey
dude. At the very
saying-
least, he's entertaining.
I think what Grimsey's saying is she's just using him for clout, so anything she's saying is just like, oh, I'm just doing it so that I can, ride his dick.
I mean,
No,
that could be both.
I
both
think it's-
things could be true though at the same time.
Yeah, I think it is both. I think she wants to be him because he's infinitely more entertaining than her because she her personality is nothing. She doesn't have looks on her side. No offense to women. I love women. But she doesn't have looks to her side, okay? What does she have to offer other than
are we 2 hours in yet?
half-baked
2 hours
Yeah.
in?
retarded
Okay,
theories?
All right, perfect.
We're way more than 2 hours in.
Okay, all right. So I'm not gonna get in trouble for any of that. Okay,
Dude, what are you talking about? It's objectively true. Pull up a picture.
I didn't. I already had a picture of her up, and I don't want
Pull
to
it back up. Pull
Why-
it pull it back up and then pull up a picture of Shrek.
Why?
Put them together. It's not me being misogynistic, it's just being honest like Mr. Girl. He's my hero.
Okay, all right. I don't have anything.
Someone in chat said no, it's heartfelt because Mayhem, you spelled my name wrong,
Is
is
emotional-
emotionally manipulating the tweet. First of all, I think I read that like how it was meant to be.
Okay,
She called
Just-
you Mayhem.
just a quick announcement that most of our viewers have Asperger's.
But look, that's
No,
not.
tell me,
Don't
you
hold
don't
that
have to-
against them.
Including me.
Well, especially.
So I will
Grimsey.
stick with her here. And wait, it's depending on who sent it, it might have been a meme.
It was.
Yeah, that's a fucking meme, dude.
it's
That
Bell.
dude tells me to say the N-word all the time, even
Oh
though I'm
my
black. I
God.
don't know why he'd tell me to that's typical.
Grimsey
Somebody
is
said your
whiter
hair is
than the
so
driven
pretty in the
snow.
video. Thank you. Finally, something productive has come out of this stream.
Wow.
I think
okay,
everything that
hurt.
Mr. Girl said about fucking kids was pretty productive.
Okay, all right, that went downhill quick. Redneck Furry, thank you for the tip. I'm just saying, if I ever get a Confederate fursuit, then I peak at my level at degeneracy. LOL. Confederate
Get it,
fursuits,
pussy.
I think.
Oh my god, the Confederate fursuit is an old meme on my channel.
Wait, you've seen the actual Confederate fursuit?
Yes, I have like there's a clip of me saying that okay, so in one of my very first videos, I was shitting on a TikToker for like performative activism because they made a video crying about BLM, but then they kept being so vague, you wouldn't even know what they were advocating for. Like it was so fake. It was fucking Tony Lopez before the pedo shit. I was like, this guy's a fucking joke. He's like crying about BLM, like on like the toilet, like in literal tears. But like you can't even tell what he's talking about. Like he's just vaguely talking about how the world
he's
is
like
unfair.
on the toilet, like crying
Yes,
about it.
yes. And so I
He's probably
okay.
like taking a
and
shit.
this is literally
is
like
so
my
hard.
this is my very first like the very And so I made a joke. I was like, dude, you can't even tell what he's talking about. He could be talking about how furry lives matter. And then when I said furry lives matter, I put the clip of the fucking Confederate flag furry. And now they literally clipped me saying furry lives matter with the fucking Confederate flag furry on the screen. And they
Man,
used it to torment me.
No, they got you.
They got
God
me, bro. I
damn.
said furry lives matter to fucking
I don't know, man. I'm a advocate supporter of furry rights.
That's good.
Really? You
That's
think
No.
Mr. Girl should buy a horse?
No, look. Stop,
so-
stop. Wait. By furries,
I think
do you
Mr.
mean
Girl
people that
owns
wanna
several
fuck in
horses.
fursuits, or do you mean people that want to fuck animals?
What's the difference?
There's an obvious difference.
Suck
I mean,
my dick, loser. What's the difference?
Okay, 2 humans in fursuits versus a dude fucking an animal.
Are you denying them their right to identify as whatever the fuck they want to, you fucking bigot?
I openly embrace being a bigot on this one.
Go to hell. Go to hell,
That's
you
fine.
racist.
That's fine. There's a fucking difference between 2 humans in fursuits, which is still weird, and a dude actually fucking an animal. 100%.
Mayhem, apart from Mr. Girl, what big things have you got going on right now in the YouTube
On
scene?
YouTube, I haven't actually made a video on Mr. Girl. I might, once all my exams are done. The biggest thing that I've done on YouTube is probably my coverage of like the Piper Raquel situation. That's a completely different stream. It's essentially like I started making a series about I made a video about this like weird channel on YouTube where it's like it's a 12-year-old girl and they make really like sexualized videos on her. And then I just kept digging and digging and digging, and then turns out like the woman that runs her channel is a pedo, and like anyway, the culmination of everything was that I got like a viral video. People started talking about it, and then eventually she got the Piper Raquel's mother got sued by 11 minors for sexual misconduct. So that's like the biggest thing that's happened.
Was she a TikToker?
Piper Raquel is on TikTok, like her daughter, but like
And did she get banned like semi recently?
I don't think she got banned on TikTok though. Her YouTube channel got not perma, but indefinitely demonetized as a result of the lawsuit though.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a whole fiasco. I've been covering it for like a good year now. They actually like falsely copyright striked me. It was a whole ordeal. Like if you go into the Piper Raquel playlist.
Oh, there we go.
There you
Hey,
go.
Piper.
Hold on. Yeah, I think that's it. That's the first one. Ooh, look at that view count. Oh my god. I never
wow.
pull those numbers ever. I never do that. That was like I've never done that ever. I was like, what the
I
fuck
want to
is
be a
this?
part of the Cool Kids Club, so I'm going to give that
I
one
want to
a
be a
like.
part of the Cool Kids Club.
Fuck, dude.
Sorry, I just smoked weed.
Grimsy, this is why I think you're a virgin, because you literally call me
I'm not a
simp.
virgin.
You call me
I
a simp when I'm spending time with my wife.
This is not a conversation. that
wife?
you guys need-
I fuck every
Yes,
day.
I have a wife. She's on
That's kinda
stream
weird.
sometimes.
And she's black.
Okay, this is not a conversation.
Okay. And unlike when Grimsy said he was black, she's actually black.
Do not accuse me of these heinous accusations, you prick.
Okay.
I mean,
All
you can tell how white he is right now. It's very obvious.
I'm white presenting, you bitch.
Get back to the subject at hand. There.
Yeah. Okay. I was just gonna
Anyway,
say
I can't really sum up the Piper Raquel drama like concisely. I think I should work on that just so I can give people a better description. But just because like there's so much information like you can see on the playlist. Like you have.
Well, one of these is 5 hours long.
That's a stream though.
You streamed for 5 hours.
I mean that's like a normal stream length, right?
Yeah, honestly, I'm
No,
with her here, dude.
No, 2.5.
No, Crow, you've had 5-hour streams before.
Okay, yeah,
Lest
but
you forget.
That one was particularly eventful because one of the mothers of the the influencer children that features on Piper Rockel's channel really often, I literally called me. Like, this kid's mother called me. Like, I have like an Instagram account. She called me on Instagram, and I held up the phone to my microphone and I argued with her about whether like her BFF, like her friend, like her mom friend, is a pedo.
what?
It was crazy.
Wait,
You
that
want
was in
to?
the live stream?
Yes, she called me while I was live, and I argued.
Oh my goodness, yes. Okay,
You need
tell
to
me
have
where-
Mayhem
yeah.
on more often.
If
Okay,
it's
okay. We'll play this, but then we gotta go.
it's time stamped. Go into the description. Yeah.
Bonnie, I'll get Teresa Magnus
Teresa.
Carlson.
Yeah, right there. And if you're willing to look at the verified account of my fucking chat. That's the kid's channel.
Gavin Magnus.
Yeah, he has 4 million subscribers.
Oh my god. Let me
And
tell
he's
you
in my-
the truth. Those kids grew. They were in my squad too. They're all lying.
Basically, what I'm saying was that I like the ringleader of all of this, okay? Piper Rockel's mom, Tiffany. Tiffany has all of these allegations against her, and my argument in one of my videos was, why would you let your child like be around this woman who literally like she says like there's a video. I'm not an allegation. There is a confirmed video of her kissing a 17-year-old boy, right? Why would you let your teenage boy around that woman?
Based.
That is, I'm sorry, that's not like
No,
like
I mean,
I'm not
that's-
accusing her. That is like bad parenting 101.
Yeah.
If it's not an allegation, it's on video, and she doesn't deny it. She just said, quote unquote, like that's Hollywood. Okay, just you can just play the clip. She says it.
Okay,
But
all right.
if there's any context that I need to add, because there's so much like lore to this, like there's so many like
Well, I mean,
like-
let's play it, and if there's something where it's confusing for us, I'll pause.
yeah, chat right now. Like, let me interview you, and if you think they're lying, like, I'm so down to hear your side of the story. I have so many questions for you. You're saying that they're lying. Let me interview you and let's fucking talk about it. So much talk about like, let me tell you the truth. Let's fucking go. Okay, so I have a Twitter. I have an Instagram. You can hear my Instagram.
Discord call right
I have we're in a Discord call, but I don't know if he has Discord. Dude, if you have Discord, I can give it to you. You can call me on Instagram and I can like put it on my live stream. Like, we can figure it the fuck I think out. you can fast forward. We a can little schedule bit. something. Like, you say that you want to tell the truth.
Yeah,
Let's
you-
fucking go.
yeah,
I'm
probably.
fucking ready to hear it. Because I have some questions for you. I have some questions for you and your fucking. I lived through these accusatory mothers for years. I am very familiar with your histories, Teresa. That Teresa Magnus in the chat, that's
Yeah, I
the
see
kid's
her.
mother.
Okay, and
They think they're YouTube spies. They're literally alleging that there's a YouTube employee named Alex that is straight up pushing people in and out of the
now
oven.
she's
I don't
saying
know how
get
true that
her
is,
on
but
here,
this is
so
Gavin's mom. I know exactly who the fuck you are, Teresa.
Let's go.
Like, what do you expect me to do? They're kissing a consenting adult. Fuck, are we gonna do this? Better pick up. Okay, can this stream? Can you hear that?
I can't hear anything now.
I'm still calling you. I'm calling you on Instagram. Yeah, I'm literally calling her and holding the phone up to my
I didn't
mic.
even call people on this.
I want to know if somebody just called you. I do. It's Teresa Magnus official. The number offline. It's pretty exorbitant. Oh, ready for that. I very much do. Do you want me to call Meg? Oh. Okay, I'm calling you. Sawyer Charbino is one of the kids that's suing Tiffany Rockel's mom, and his verified account was in my chat.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me go back on that.
It's not. He deleted the message, so it's not
Oh.
in the stream, but it's in the VOD.
Oh, okay.
And she still hasn't picked it up.
Yo, I'm gonna dip, pussies.
You guys understand? Maybe these pick up the. He just checked on my chat. Can he
Take
pick
it
up?
easy,
Can
Grim.
Sleep over the 12-year-old kid's mom.
I don't say anything to him, so he
There
feels
you
like
go.
he's
Then
not
she
wanted.
picks up.
Okay, sorry.
Tell you why. So my
Chat says, "Go ahead, ma'am. Say what you need to say."
So
Okay, so now it's gonna hit play. This is when she first starts talking.
Yeah.
Okay, so as long as everything stays professional, I am literally cutting my entire day to. I have lost sleep over this, and I would like to tell you why. So my name is Teresa Magnus. I'm Gavin Magnus's mother. I have, in fact, some of the kids are sitting here now, but they're mostly older, 16 to 18. But back in the days, I had a squad as well, and a lot of disgruntled 12-year-old kids' moms. The kids weren't getting enough attention. Although we would all grow them to 1 million subscribers, these kids would leave, and there was no more storylines. So there was no more Piper's the girlfriend or Piper's the best friend. And so what happens on YouTube is, like Britt Rivera's channel or anyone else's, there's no more storylines. So the moms started to get upset because they were making 300.
I'm just gonna slow it down.
$100,000 a year, like Sawyer, Charbino, like
We saw the
all
numbers.
Okay, so what happened was when those kids left, like Simone Harrison left because Tiffany told her, I'm not having you on a channel with your 18, 19-year-old boyfriend and making out with him because I'll get in trouble. So I think she did the right thing. Now Simone Harrison is out making out with a 19. You guys are after the wrong people. That's all. That mom needs to go to jail, in my opinion. I don't know
Okay.
what they're talking about, but everything they're saying is just those moms left my squad and the kids over here. And listen to this. This is where it gets really crazy. Sawyer Charbino's mom is absolutely insane. She was her son is a puppet. She tells him what to do. Her son was in my squad, and she called me one day and said, "Hey, I'm going back to Piper's squad because we need to grow more." She was honest about it, and I'm fine with that. But she went back to Piper's squad, and she loved Tiffany. She had already been in their squad for a year. So if Tiffany was abusing them, please, you guys, none of this is true. If that was true, why'd she put her kid right back in it? Why did Simone Harrison go back twice? Because they're clout chasers. They're looking for money, fame. I'm telling you. And I will also say something
Pause it
else.
for a
that-
second.
Yeah.
In the lawsuit that what this live stream is about, I read through the entire law.
Uh-huh.
But basically, the mother, Tiffany Piper Raquel's mother, was sued by 11 minors. The youngest one being 10 for like sexual misconduct, and the list of like misconduct allegations is literally like 3 pages long. Of just like bullet points of like specific instances of like different shit that she's done. So that's basically what they're talking about. This lady Teresa Magnus is like part of her little like squad group or whatever. Like her son makes videos with Piper, and so that's kind of what's going on. And she's saying that like all those people in the lawsuit are lying. So Sawyer Charbino is like one of the people who's listed in the lawsuit, and he was in my chat in this stream. You see what I mean about how I can't like explain this in like a
No, I get it.
briefly.
But
Yeah.
Let's play it for a little bit more so people can kind of just hear, because she's basically like, oh, you're misunderstanding. You're going after the wrong people, etc.
It's because there's like a different channel along the same genre where like there's this girl who makes videos with her like kissing her like 19-year-old boyfriend, and then later on when we're having a conversation, I'm like, okay, well, they're both bad. Like, I don't like either of these things, and that concept can coexist,
No, I agree.
I'm only going to scratch on this for 10 seconds, but I will tell you something. I was one of those moms 3 years ago. I left her squad. Her and I got in a huge fight. And I said some stuff that was just, me and her were fighting back and forth. This goes back a long time.
Yeah,
And
keep
then I
in mind that 2 years ago, this woman accused the Teresa woman that we're talking about, whose cock she's currently sucking, of being a pedophile.
Holy shit.
Like, this woman was her friend. Then they had a falling out. She accused her of being a pedophile, and then now they're friends again, and she's letting her son work with her.
That is so dumb. Like, I would never be friends with someone who does that shit. That's dumb as shit.
Is because I asked Gavin, has any of this ever happened? Like I feel like things are weird, and he literally told me, no, Mom, you're making things into nothing because you're mad. And he dropped everything we were feeling, everything we were thinking. The mind plays tricks on you when you're mad. I could go up to a lecture right now, she's 18, and be like, oh, you should wear a push-up bra. Does that make me a bad person? No, I think this is so exaggerated and disgusting. And Stevie Arico, who is Corinne Joy's mom, she doesn't have $1 in her pocket. And that's the reason why I've given her over $10,000. That lady literally borrows money from Coco Quinn's mom, me. And if any of these people were so bad, why are their kids going back into the squads? You guys, please answer that. You don't take your kids into danger. You take them out, correct?
Yes.
So why did Simone Harrison go back twice? Why did Sawyer Charbino go back twice? And why did Corinne Joy, if something happened years ago to her, He was just doing videos with her this year. So please answer that question. No, it's not being on her side. It's the truth. Why is Corinne Joy's mom coming out 2 years later when she just did videos this year? All those moms are the bottom of the barrel loser moms. They don't make money anymore on YouTube. They think we have an underground YouTube thing going on where we have black market and can ruin everyone's channels. Let me tell you, if I could fix everyone or ruin everyone's channels, or if Tiffany could, you know what? I'd make mine better because ours aren't doing that good either.
You know what? It sounds like there is a giant conspiracy, and you are a puppet of it, Mayhem.
Me?
Yes. It sounds like there's a conspiracy of all these bottom rung, what would we call them? Maggots? Yes, the bottom rung maggots in the industry. And they used you as a puppet to attack her. According to her story. According to what she just said.
Okay, but the thing is though, is that I don't really care if they use me as some type of puppet, because nobody like okay, here's the thing though. Okay.
Well, I mean,
my
she's basically
video...
saying like they're jealous and they're basically they can't get views anymore, so they're just trying to take her down because I guess they're jealous.
But that doesn't make any sense though, because when they feature on her channel, because Piper has 10 million subscribers, right?
Yeah.
Once they feature on her channel and they get featured on a video with 3 million views, their channels do amazing. So why would they say no to that?
Yeah, I mean, look, honestly,
Why would they try to ruin them? Why would you don't bite the hand that feeds you?
Well, look, I always say this. There are several reasons why someone would do something stupid. I don't
give a fuck.
I don't try to figure that out. I try to figure out if there's any proof they're actually doing it or not.
And I don't give a fuck if I'm some type of weird pawn in their scheme. You have not seen the content that Piper Raquel used to put out on her channel.
Look. I'm just saying what this lady was just saying. I was just summarizing it. Me personally, I don't really care what the situation is with the other mothers. I mean, at the end of the day, if there's proof what they're saying, I mean, that is what it is. Does it change the story? It doesn't really sound like it does. So it seems more like she's just throwing it up as a distraction, and trying to be like, no, these other two, they're worse. She even said you're focusing on the wrong target. So I think what she was doing here was her attempt to get you to focus in on the other mothers. I mean, that's basically what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Anyways. I'm going to keep hitting play. I mean, it is interesting. It really is.
So just stop, everybody. Just stop. Go move on with your life. Worry about Sawyer having a life and having actually something going on in his world. Stop doing those crazy stuff with Simone Harrison. Stop having her make out with her 18-year-old boyfriend. I don't see Tiffany doing that. That's so illegal. CPS, please, somebody call them. And stop bugging Tiffany.
Didn't you say you were going to call CPS 2 years ago?
CPS laughed. You know why? Yes, I was in a big fight with Tiffany. I just said that. I just said I gave you my 10 seconds. That case is closed. There was a few things I was mad about. Nothing happened. Everything was just being pissed off.
Can I ask you another question about this fight? Yeah, and me being a grown adult to say, have you ever been angry at someone and exaggerated things or maybe made it up in your head because you're mad? Everybody's done it. Everybody's done it.
I'm going to put an image on the screen right now. It's going to take a few minutes to catch up, but I think you know what I'm going to put on the screen. In your live stream that you exposed Tiffany 2 years ago, right? You made the allegation that she kissed a 17-year-old. I looked it up, and it's on video.
First of all, and I'm gonna and then I don't want to talk about this, and I'll tell you why, and I might get in trouble for this. I don't think so. I know this story because I'm behind the scenes on it. I actually know the manager of him, and I am good friends with him, and I know a lot. So you guys don't live here in LA, so when that,
I mean.
Are you seeing the video
I'm looking at the image on the screen. Why are you still trying to fight it? This is dumb.
It is on video, and I've actually talked to the boy in the video. He confirmed, his agent, he confirmed that it's real.
Okay.
And actually, in the defense, Tiffany was actually sued in the past, and the defense package got leaked, and they found his statement.
Yeah.
It wasn't submitted to court, but it was leaked. His witness testimony. They didn't have to use it because the court dismissed the case immediately. Basically like Tiffany sued someone else for defamation because the other person was like, this woman is literally a pedo, and the case didn't make it because like, what the fuck. Tiffany's lawyer sucks ass, by the way. Like, her lawyer's fucking awful. And so they never had to use the statement in court, but they were prepared to use it. And in the statement, which I read in one of my videos, he actually alleges that she dragged him in the bedroom and was like trying to take his pants off.
Oh my god.
And I talked to him and he said it was real, so.
Well, okay then.
Anyway, so just play the video. Just play it. It keeps getting worse.
I can't. I have to head out because my wife is going to be home in an hour and I got to get started.
Thanks, Crow.
I
Good
do.
job.
I'm the chef of the family.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent time to end it, by the way.
The thing is though, you just said it gets worse. So if people would like to see where it goes, I'm going to post the link in the chat here for everybody.
Great.
We're 2 hours and 46 minutes in. Why don't you give it a view and give it a like? And if you haven't already, go to our channel and make sure you're subscribed.
That's such a beautiful way to end it, Crow. Great.
Yeah.
Well, no,
everybody go
You see why
subscribe to my
Grimsy calls you
channel.
a simp?
Yes,
You see why
subscribe to
Grimsy calls
Mayhem.
you a simp, right?
Because I'm nice to guest.
Yes, that's why. Exactly. You got it, buddy.
Anonymous, thank you for the tip. The worst part about Stardust liking Mr. Girl and her saying that consent is boring is that she told Vouch that she was sexually assaulted in the past. What the fuck?
Oh, that's great. That's
She wants to
lovely.
spread the abuse around, I guess. Oof, that's dark.
Of course. Why not, right?
I mean, but like, also like, if she tells Vouch she was sexually, why would you? You know what? Like, maybe you're right. Maybe it's just clout chasing. Maybe you're right. I mean, that's just. I don't even have.
I mean,
an explanation
Mr. Girl
that's
has more clout than her, at least. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
That's kind of like a fact there.
That's true. Okay, guys. Thank you, Mayhem, for coming on tonight. It was a lot of fun. I really appreciate
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate you coming on, even though we're U.S. time zone and you're
UK.
Yeah.
You can't even get it right. Keep up, dude. Keep up.
I was gonna say Canadian, but
I'm not even like the host of this, and I already knew where they're from. Like,
okay.
it's not
Look,
hard
I
to
knew
tell.
she was from the UK. It's just I
Jesus
thought Canadian
Christ.
for. Okay. All right. Okay.
I love you, Crow. I love you.
I love you too. But you're.
I'm live too, by the way. I've been stream sniping you a little bit for a while.
Well, I'll have
So-
fun. I'll probably...
Everybody on Send stream better subscribe. Okay.
Yeah. Of course, we love women over in my stream. We're like
Sure,
great.
They're not chauvinists. They're the
We're
opposite.
not. We're not chauvinists. That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Their group name is the Not Chauvinists.
Yes, of course.
But
All right,
also,
Crow.
guys,
I'll hit
we'll
you up
be-
in DMs. I'll
Okay,
hit you up
okay.
in DMs after.
We'll be
yeah.
streaming probably tonight. I'll probably be on at 11 o'clock. We'll go an hour later because I am late
So-
with a whole bunch of shit I gotta get done.
So 11 Eastern, right? So in like
11 Eastern.
4
and-
hours from now.
Yeah, I'll probably just play Dauntless.
Dauntless. Why would you play Dauntless?
I am at the first big boss for an area.
You know you could co-op Elden Ring, right?
Well, if someone wants to co-op with me, that'd be great.
I
because
had the game.
Here's the thing. I'm at Stormvale Castle. I beat the market guy. It took me like 4 tries, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my ass kicked in the castle. So if you guys want to just watch me die repeatedly, it should be fun.
Oh, so that's your plan? That's your plan?
My plan is to just get fucking massacred for everyone's
Oh.
entertainment.
Okay, well that should be entertaining.
Yeah, and I haven't looked up any guides ahead of time, so I have no clue where I'm going to be going, and I have no clue what the boss does either. So it'll be completely just see what happens.
So just like a blind playthrough.
Just
Sounds
see if
great.
I can clear the castle in 2 hours. Blind.
Sounds dope.
Yep.
Definitely worth the entertainment value.
All right,
I love
everybody.
it.